Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't mind taking time, baby. I'm down to do the little thing.
I'm sorry for that commercial.
I'm in my Ozempic era. Ready to start yours?
Come in, y'all. Come in. Come in. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning, Miss Ashley. Happy Sunday, babes. Good morning, Sabby. Hey, Lexus. Good morning. Good morning, Boots. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Tammy. Hey, you changed me, my baby. Good morning. Good morning, Ranithia. Happy Sunday to you too, babe. Good morning, Lolita. Absolutely, Angel. Good morning to you, babes. Hey, Caramel Cutie. Good morning. Good morning, Humble. What's happening? Good morning, Cherise. I hope y'all having a great morning. I don't know if y'all read my community post, but boy, it starts early, don't it? Did they brush their teeth? Did they thank the Lord for waking them up this morning? Wow, this mess is crazy. Happy Sunday, no more drama. Good morning, Miss Linda. Love you. Good morning, Lachelle. I hope I don't skip nobody. Sugar Pop, good morning. Good morning, Nola. What we doing, Ranithia? Trying to be good. Never work. Good morning, Kiara. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ranithia. Good morning, Melissa. Yo, we're gonna talk about a few things this morning. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta mute real quick. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm here. I'm back. Thank y'all for joining me this morning on this good Sunday. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Um, woo, how y'all feeling? Please and thank you, Lexus. Please, please, please. Man, like we don't. Mm-mm. Bring him over here. You have your own panel. Go to your panel and express anything you need to express. Don't even get them people that traction, that motion. To me, it's excitement. You actually giving them excitement. They get excited when he over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives them more ammunition just to keep going and going and going because what he needs to realize is his name, his presence. it bothers them. That man is very much bothered over there. I heard him say, "You bothered, that's why you over here." No, he's tired and you're bothered, and that's why you keep talking about him. Matter of fact, you can't even stick to him. You keep talking about that baby like that. I don't care what side you on. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Mm, y'all bear with me. I'm a cusser. I ain't finna pretend that I don't cuss. I cuss, but I cuss too much. So I'm trying not to. But at the end of the day, I don't care what side you own, what side you claim, what set you claim, what I don't care if you GD, BD, if you foes, if you moles, if you I don't care, four corner hustles, I don't care what you is. Let me say this to y'all. Even this started early in the game. Very, 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 very early in the game. What y'all didn't what they didn't mess with, they didn't mess with children. They didn't mess with mamas. And this shit is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ass because you constantly go after this man's children. But as soon as somebody uttered a word of children, Toya is running to that courthouse. You can't even say she needs to brush her child's hair, even if she do need to really do that. You can't say that because she's running to the courthouse. But yet and still, it is okay. Look, I don't care about Kevin, right? I don't care about Kevin being talked about. Kevin's a grown man. He can defend himself. But no matter who you like, Brianna, Robert, Kevin, me, Amber, Break Room, Tabby, whoever you know what I'm saying? Like my two, whoever you like. I'm just calling out content creators. Um, who else is there? Shit, there's so many. Step, you know what I'm saying? No matter who you like, even in life, it does not matter what team you own. You do not sit here and allow and act like it's okay for somebody disabled child to be ran through the mud like that. And I mean that. I mean that. I don't care if this is my friend group and that's your friend group. I would not agree with my friend talking about a disabled child like that. I don't care. I don't care. We probably wouldn't be friends no more. Like that don't I don't care. Yeah, they eating it up because that's what they do. We don't do that. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they slice it, how they split it. That is not how we do over here. That is not how we do over here. Yes, I'm saying over here. We don't do that. And I said this before. I said this before, and I'm going to just use the supporters as an example. It's a difference between them supporters and these supporters. We probably get mad at these supporters because they fact check or they checked it real fast. They check shit like, nah, I don't agree with that, or nah, I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? They check that shit quick. Them people over there feed it. They feed it. They eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's weird activity to me because ain't none of that right. Ain't no, it's not right. You calling that baby ugly. Now, if we put that baby picture up next to some of your kids' pictures and you get a different response, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it because ain't nothing about that baby ugly. I done seen some ugly babies. Let's keep it a buck. I done seen some ugly babies, but ain't nothing about that baby ugly. And I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna let y'all express yourself because I know some of y'all want to. um I'm gonna take a breather and I'm gonna drop this link for y'all because I'm having a wonderful morning. Okay, I didn't even know this mess was going on this morning. That's how you really know you have somebody bothered. Okay, I know. I didn't catch that part, Lex, but I seen Kevin type it in the chat. Thank you so much, Kevin, for joining us and getting from over there. But that's how you know you have somebody bothered. What time is it? What time is it? You up that early? You up that early? Matter of fact, you couldn't even. Your wife was so ready to leave yesterday for wherever y'all had to go, and you was too busy. She kept saying, "I'm ready to go. I'm now he trying to make me wait till he finished this live. I'm ready to go." You know what I'm saying? While she was promoting, send a dollar, she was also ready to go. But you was so worried about this grown man. You woke up this morning thinking about this grown man. I wish I would. You woke up this morning thinking about this grown man. You left yesterday and woke up this morning. You tell me who's bothered. You tell me who's really bothered. And he keep talking this 9 to 5 mess. You keep talking this. I don't care. I don't care if you go to work and you work a 9 to 5. You just started doing that from what? Let me see if I could. You just started doing that. You ain't been working. You act like you worked your whole life. You act like your 401k built. You act like you really been in the trenches trying to get some money. No, you was borrowing money. The receipts show it. Now you over here want to talk about somebody. Oh, what happens you in a third world country? What happens when there's no social media? Well, we should be asking y'all the same thing because Kevin actually works on social media and y'all actually beg on social media. It's a big difference. I mean, and y'all do it. Y'all beg openly all day, all throughout the live. I can't even count. Your live wasn't even that long yesterday. Yeah, I watched it. I can't even count the amount of times that she reminded people you wasn't monetized and to send to your cash app. That's begging. I'm gonna read some comments. I dropped the link for anybody who want to catch it. I want some of y'all supporters to please come up here. Y'all have things y'all want to say. Y'all feel a way about it. And I just feel like more content creators, no matter who you are for, no matter who you are talking about, no matter who you don't like, come on, y'all, be for real. Be fucking for real. Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, what's up with you?
Hmm. Everything.
You say
I'm
what?
here. Everything. Everything is good right here. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
I,
good.
I want you guys to guard your hearts. Do not allow this dude to make you mad with what he says about my son. My son will never hear that stuff, and if he did, he'd be fine. That man doesn't have any effect on me. I think it's funny when people expose themselves. They think that talking is how you settle things. Nothing will happen from his words except for his own life being ruined, and that'll be on him, just like it is already. But
Well,
the only thing I wanted to say, point out is they lie just to be able to do the things that they do. I mean, they could be honest and just say what they say. If they're really tough, just say what you got to say. Yesterday on Alexa's live, she was saying how Nate is not as smart as people try to lead her on to be. And I said, all you got to do is have her read, and it exposes it right there. She can barely read. She barely understands words when she's reading. I'm referring to Nate. So they send this to Toya, or Toya says they sent it to her and says, I'm talking about her. Now she says I called her slow. I didn't even call Nate slow, but I guess that's another excuse to talk about my children.
But you
You see what
never
I'm
said
saying?
nothing about your sister at all. Like you never said nothing about Toya at all.
I
Well, I
think
was talking. I
I
was
think
I
he
was
did.
talking about I was talking about Toya taking those
Yeah.
break room jokes over to the landlord and shit
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
I've actually never insulted Toya on this app at all. I've never insulted her once. But she keeps insulting me. And if I
Well,
start talking
that's
about
because
her looks and stuff, she'll be on here crying, whining.
wait a minute, Kevin. So let me say this, and that's because they don't know the difference. They don't know what a real insult is. So you just speaking and you talking and you know they feel like that's an insult. right? But I want to address the first thing you said. And you said you wanted us to guard our hearts, um because your child will never hear that, right? I
Hmm.
understand that. You know, but it's kind of hard for people that actually have a heart to sit there, and we don't have to listen, but it's hard to hear that. You know what it really is, because that baby cannot do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that baby cannot help what is wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't know the cards that was, it's just hard to hear. It's
I
hard to
understand.
hear.
I understand. It should be hard to say. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
right.
You could
And
continue.
to me, it's any old excuse. So it's any old excuse to go there. And what I said, what I think is just points out that he's miserable inside. Um, they're in a place where they need money. They can't get it, even from the very people who has been supporting their nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Break Room asked them to start the GoFundMe, and yet she hasn't given a damn dime to it. She says, "I bought him an outfit. Can they take the outfit to the landlady, to the
No.
landlord? I mean, is that possible? Can Toya take that outfit over and be like, Break Room gave me this discount?
Mm-mm.
I'm sure the landlord ain't gonna barter like that. So why not give money to it to show people how giving is done? They said they love Tori. They said Tori didn't need her siblings. They talked her off the ledge. I mean, it wasn't hard to do because Tori wanted to do that anyway because she was upset because we weren't giving her money anymore, and so was OB. And so from their own misery, they want me to be miserable, but I
Hmm.
refuse to allow them. They want to paint a picture like I'm over here struggling. I'm over here living it up. I mean,
Hmm.
so it's one of those things where it's like they're talking. It makes no sense. When they get off live, things will still be the same as they were when they before they got on live. And I just don't want people who hear him to be affected by what he's saying because his words are meant for me, and they're not bothering me in the least because of who they're coming from. You got to think this is the same guy whose wife has openly admitted to spitting in his face and talking about his own mama. She thinks he's a bitch. You understand? If my woman did that to me, he's on here talking junk about my wives, but his wife did all that to him. To me, that's funny to me. So nothing he can say can make me mad because of his own life. You see what I'm saying? If he was in a position where he had shit together, he was pulling his own weight. He
Yes.
protects her by providing for her and doing all those things like I do for my ladies. Then his
Hmm.
words might affect me. But you got to think, my wives can tell you they haven't paid a bill since we've been together. You understand?
Okay.
Period.
Right.
Okay.
So hearing this from
Period.
somebody who this he hasn't paid a bill since they've been together. I mean, why the fuck would I care what he got to say? Hey, he's literally a broken mind. His words don't even reach me. I swear to God. And the funny thing is, he thinks they do. He says, "I'm gonna say some stuff to get to him, nigga."
Yes.
Okay,
It's sad.
okay,
Hmm.
It's
bro.
Yes.
sad.
And
It's
that's
sad.
that's go ahead, Lex. You got it, babes.
I
Go ahead.
said I said it's sad. It's very sad. And what's even sadder to me is Toya, who allows it. That's
No,
sadder to
no,
me.
Toya instructs it.
Oh,
She's his. So you ever see that little poodle that they be ready to bite your ass, and then when you open the screen door, they sit still? That's OB. So I want to call OB a guard dog, but he's not the right pedigree to actually be called a guard dog. He's a poodle. So poodles can never be
a
guard dogs because they
Porky.
don't they don't scare people away. So a
That's a
guard dog
Porky.
is supposed to scare people away, right? He's a porky, something like that, like a little teacup poodle, like what I have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so what Toya does is she puts a bug in his ear. She goes to him and says, "Look, Kevin called me slow. Look at this comment right here where he said that I couldn't read." Actually, I was
Hmm.
talking about
Hmm.
me. And so
Hmm.
instead of saying, "Let me go look at it for myself so I can see what's up, so I don't jump out the window like I did last time," he goes live and says exactly what she wants him to say. And she sits to the side out of the picture or whatever the case may be. But then when I start speaking up, she starts running her mouth. You see what I'm saying? Trying to say the same stuff that Callie say, calling me gay and whatnot. But I promise you guys, if I was to let loose on Toya and talk about her and how she looks, I
You
promise you
would
she'll
cry.
be a puddle in the fucking floor, crying and whining. But see,
Yeah.
she'll dish it out, but she can't take it. If you notice in their lives, people constantly bring me up, and Toya explores every bit of that shit. And Obi does all his talking as well. Talks about putting hands on me, come out there, he gonna do all of this stuff. Talks about some court case, some traffic ticket. He talks about calling DSS on my children, things like that, going from B and B to B and B. He does this stuff literally on a daily basis. So I've been listening to him and giving him time to talk. So now when I start returning the favor, like I said, when you give them a dose of their own medicine, they treat you like you poisoned them. I'm only giving you the same medicine you've been giving me. You've been running your mouth, talking in your own way. So I'm gonna run my mouth and talk in my own way. And that automatically can't take it. And they think go low is the best way to do it. Toya again is letting this nigga ruin her family by talking about somebody's child. You see what? I will never throw my life away with words towards this dude. I'll let him
Mhm.
throw his life away, and I'll sit there and laugh while he does it because my son is in good hands. Nothing that he can say can change my son's condition or worsen it. You understand? So when you love somebody so much, like the way I love my child, nobody can take your joy. And if I promise you,
Absolutely.
to you guys, it may hurt you, but if Samik was in your house and he was yours, there's nothing nobody could take away from that either. I promise you. It'll make you want to slap somebody for the sheer fact that they
Mm.
think they can talk tough, but when you guard your heart, it doesn't mean it hurts you. It's a thing about being in a fight. You get this thing called adrenaline where you just can't feel shit. And that's where I am with them. Ain't nothing they can say can I feel. And then they can say I feel because I don't respect them as human beings. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
But I'm
just want to read a couple of these really quick because this one right here that I just touched, I th- because I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like me and you guys, y'all could take a little more than we can, right? At
a,
least sometimes.
Right.
um but Cheryl said, I know it hurts Lacey's heart. You know what I'm saying? I do feel that. I feel
But
like
Lacey,
that.
Lacey doesn't even hear that stuff. None of that stuff even makes it to Lacey. Lacey don't pay attention to it, none of that. That's why he asked why don't my wives ever say nothing for me because they don't listen to it. I don't have them listen to it. I don't play it for them, no nothing.
Okay, and then it's two right back to back. And Adore, this is one of the things I did come to say. Um, Adore says, "Why entertain the chat if you're not bothered though? Ignore him; he will go away." And I was saying this before you came over here. I said, at the end of the day, your name. They know if they use your name,
I'm
if they
bring
talk about, it's gonna bring the traction, it's gonna bring the motion. So the best thing is, because we already see that the people don't care, they're only there for a show. Because if they cared, the GoFundMe would have already been done. Because I'm gonna just tell you right now, you said it in a nutshell. If I had friends that, you know what I'm saying, talk big, behind me, Mina, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I had those type of people that always step behind me and got something to say in my defense, it ain't no way in hell they'll be on here having to ask y'all for $1,300. And I'm gonna just put that out there. They wouldn't have to
Exactly
ask
right.
so
y'all for $1,300 because I have $1,300 that I could give them. Okay.
Right.
So and it's no way that it's still stuck there. So those people really don't care. So if they are ignored, number one, by you, because at the end of the day, they feel like if you respond, they're gonna respond. If you come over there, it's more attraction, and those people want to see it, and that's how they end up making the money. So just starve them, starve them. They already starving.
Yeah. So I was on live. I was on YouTube and I was scrolling and I saw it. I just saw this stuff pop up and nobody sent it to me. Just like nobody sent me the stuff that TC said. And so when I saw my name in the title, I just figured I'd listen. And I didn't listen for really two or 3 seconds before I commented. Because as soon as I came in, he was already calling my wives bitches. So I went on ahead and said something about his mama, of course. And but again, trust me, I'm over here laughing. He can like if they say, "Why did you go on his live and talk if you're not bothered?" Why is he on live talking in the first place if he's not bothered?
I spoke on
it's
that
called
before you.
I,
top of the
I
hour.
spoke
It's
that
top of the
before you came. Before you
right,
came, that's exactly what I said. Because when I actually went into his chat, he was saying that you were there because you were bothered, and I was like, that doesn't make sense because y'all are steadily saying he's trying to use reverse psychology. But I mean, how would you say he's in your chat because he's bothered when you're mentioning him at what time in the morning?
right. I
You're
would never
bothered.
question why somebody showed up when I say their name. That's crazy as hell. You summoned me. You can't go put the spell together and then when I pop up, say, why are you here? That means you must have never wanted me to come. It's like looking in the mirror saying Candyman, and then when the nigga show up, you be like, why the fuck are you here? Are you bothered? Like what are we talking about? They do anything to try and flip it. and blame the responder when really it's them. And Tori doing the same thing right now, she's trying to cop please now. Kevin, remember, none of this would have happened if you wouldn't have said I was talking about Lacey in TC's live. No, none of this would have happened if he wasn't in TC's live trying to diss my dynamic. That would have
Well,
never happened.
let's just go ahead and take it a step further. Let's take it a step back. This would never happen if she never come over here trying to get them 50 super chats talking about why she stopped supporting you and Robert. So let's
Right.
Absolutely.
that's where it
And
actually
you notice, even when I responded to that, with why I do support my brother and telling Toya, whatever it is you got to say about me, say it. Because what she does is she tries to give out these little breadcrumbs, right? That lead
Mhm.
to nowhere, right? Actually lead nowhere. Her Hansel and Gretel ass tries to throw out breadcrumbs. So she says, I like she got something to say. I got something to show. So I said, Toya, show me. I'm eager to see what you have to say. She did another live and said, I was gonna say what my problem with you was, but I'm not now. Like she's punishing me for not
Have
telling me what the fuck her problem is. Like I give a damn. I wasn't
Hmm.
talking to her no more
And
anyway, so why would I even care
threaten,
if she
and
had an
it's
issue?
like it's like I'm gonna hold it till I'm ready to say it. But here's something she did say in the chat that stuck out to me. She said, "Don't do that, OB. Don't repeat anything my daddy has said, please, out of respect for my pops." She said, "I meant to say, don't repeat anything my dad say out of respect for my dad. You feel me? Now, if you can type that out of respect for you, he would not even out of respect for your dad, he wouldn't be on here clowning one of your dad's grandchildren. Out
Right.
of
They have no
respect for
respect.
you, he wouldn't be on here clowning your nephew. Out
Right.
of respect for you alone." Thank you, babes.
He literally spoke on mama too, and then when I said look at him talking about mama again, he said I didn't just do that. Like he's so stupid, he don't even know what he's saying.
But she runs around and says what she can't make him do. This just this right here shows that that's a lie. Don't
It's a
repeat
fact.
none of what my dad says. But why? You feel so you can do it. You do it when you ready to. She'll throw it out there. My dad, real quick,
Sure
right?
Yep.
When
does.
you
Well,
want to use it. But why can't you? Why every time somebody mention when he's talking about Meek, why can't you say, "Hey, out of respect for me, I don't do that. I don't like it. Please don't
you,
do that." Why
you
can't
know
you do
why?
that?
You know why? Because he does not respect her.
Mm-mm. No.
And see, now here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy
Hey,
though. Hmm.
Mom said, "Can you drop the link?" She want to say something to Kevin.
Yes, I can.
But yeah, they don't have.
Where
But
she at?
baby, I'm
I
trying to
see
figure.
her.
Huh?
I didn't even see her
I'm
in here, but I
trying to
see
figure
them.
out what I'm trying to figure out is how is he over there calling anybody gay? You did 10 years in prison straight at a young age, and you little, you all up 3 feet. So we know, I know they took you. You are a booty bandit for me, cause he ain't nothing but 3 feet, and mm-mm.
Well, that may just be why he think he's so tough. It ain't got nothing to do with the time, but some people got to overcompensate for who they are. You know what I'm saying? They got to come out
Big
and try
fact.
to say, yeah, they got to come out and try to say
but
you
but you
know how
know that
Callie realized who he was finally. Yeah.
Right.
we talk about that Dusty Molly Ed, cause baby, he admitted that he was on Molly, and baby he was on Molly at an early age. Look like,
Good
Big
morning, Miss
fact.
Lasonder.
huh?
Good morning, Cree, Lex, Kevin. How y'all doing this
Peace to
morning?
you.
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. I just came in at the end. I don't know. I just seen the group chat say you was live. But this what I want to know. I want to ask Kevin. Kevin,
Hmm.
who the oldest? You or Toya?
I am.
Okay, you the big brother, right?
Well, I'd like to think so.
You the big brother, right?
Hmm.
Yes. Come on now. Yes, you is. All right. You say you the oldest. Let me tell you something. Do you think you and Toya gonna be doing this for the rest of y'all life?
I think as long as Toya is broke, she ain't gonna leave me or Robert alone.
Well, let me tell you something. The broke thing, I
Hey,
don't
Boo
think you
Love.
need to keep saying that, but that's your sister. You know, I don't get in y'all
Hey,
business, and a
everybody
lot of
coming in.
times I want to say something. But you, the biggest brother, here what I think should happen to bring all this to an end. I think you
Hmm.
should ignore her and let her talk, and eventually she'll stop. Don't feed her. You got to be the better person because you're the big brother. And somebody got to start somewhere because everybody is in y'all business. It's a money thing. And it looks so bad for a family to be fighting like that. And it hurt me to my heart because I support you. I support Robert. And I support Toya and Don. But I would not get into it. But I just had to say something. Somebody got to draw the line and stop it. Somebody got to draw the line and stop it.
Okay, okay. Let me say something, Miss Lasanda. And yes, you are right. You are right. You are right. Right. I'm the oldest of seven.
Right. Hmm.
Right. I have a sister that's very similar to their sister. Um, and I was the bigger person for a long time. I was. I was the bigger
Hmm.
person. But sometimes how like, and this is not for it to keep going. This is just saying what Kevin has already been saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, how long though? You know what I'm saying? How long do you be the bigger person? How long do you let somebody come out and try to smear your name or twist things and turn things? Some things just have to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? Some things just have to be addressed. You can try to be that bigger person for so long. And honestly, I kind of, I feel like the load always fall on the older sibling, or the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it
Right.
shouldn't. It shouldn't, because we're
Right.
both adults. We're
Right.
both adults. So we both should conduct ourselves in the right manner. You know what I'm saying? Not just one of us, both of us. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect me to respect you and you don't respect me. It's never going to work that way, and people get tired of it.
And I can understand that. But let me say this too. You see how Toya go take TPOs out on people. Kevin, I think that's the next step for you to shut her up.
I came to say that too. So I came to say that too because I was really I was really angry when I started to set this live. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And
Right.
I was mad that I got that angry because I don't y'all need to go watch it, but Open Book Live was, the message in her live was just like, I needed that. I needed it. And a lot of us probably need that message, right? No matter if
Hmm.
you're religious or not. But
Right.
let me just say this. Imma tell you the truth. Since they say you so broke, Imma say it right here, right now. If you wanna come do that so they can stop talking, because we not just gonna tell you to stop talking while people continue to talk on you. I'm not gonna do that. But I pay for you to come here and go foul on them and get that TPO so they can leave y'all the fuck alone.
Exactly. Because you know what? You don't really have to have money to do a TPO. I
But you gotta,
found that out.
but he has to have money to get back over here.
Right, right.
Not
I can
saying he don't
understand that.
have it. Not saying
Yeah.
he don't have it, but I'll do that because it's about that time.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, Creature. But like y'all did y'all hear Upper Live, like Upper said, it might take a tragedy to bring this stuff back. And I told the other sibling that yesterday. I talked to her. Not want to put her in this, but I talked to her and I told her the same thing. It just it's to the point, Creature. I don't even want to come on the internet. I don't even be on here. It's sad to see siblings going like this, and everybody that's boosting her up, they don't like her. But Kevin, all I just want to say, please, I don't know who can be the better person. I know you tired of people talking about you because I listen at them. It's the same thing. You gay and all this, and worrying about your wives and all that. But just like Creature say, starve them. Don't give them no attention. They can't talk. Eventually, they'll go away, or either go put some paperwork on them because I ain't taking up for nobody. I
Mhm.
know they wrong, but if
You
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 don't
s-
put it
you
on
saying
her, she gonna put it
you're
on
saying
you.
was you're not saying nothing wrong. You're not
If you
saying nothing
don't put
wrong.
it on her, she gonna put it on you. And not talking about Toya, but Toya is known for going putting paperwork on people to shut you up. So I feel like the out of respect for you and your wives, you need to do the same thing.
So I'll say this. I 100% understand your perspective, and from the outside looking in, I had the same perspective if I was watching two siblings go at it
Mhm.
online. I want you guys to know something. I have dealt with Toya my entire life, okay, and it's been privately. You understand? You have an issue with Toya, she goes and lies about it, and there is no paper trail because things were just said. You see what I'm saying? And so, to me, this is a real blessing for this to happen online. A lot of people say handle this privately. You can't handle shit privately with Toya. She is a fucking liar. I swear to God, she's a liar, yo. So anything you ever say to her will be said differently to somebody else. She'll bring other people into it. She'll lie, just like you guys see her lying now. You literally see her lying every damn day. And so to me, it leaves a paper trail. She can do whatever she wants. She could file a TPO. She could do whatever she wants. She could say whatever she wants. To me, it's something I've been asking for a long time, and that's that, and not from people, but I guess in my soul, like sometimes you want the truth about someone to actually come out, and so and for people to see it themselves. And so to me, it's one of those things where the best place this could have happened was online, and I hate it that so many people are bothered by it. But for me, it's a relief, it's a blessing. I've been lied on by this person behind my back to other family members and stuff my whole life, and the fact that all of it is public now. She can only do but so much. I mean, she can still tell lies, but there's a paper trail. There's people who actually saw what happened. There's people who actually seen what's happening, and so I could actually just let her have it. I really could. So you asked me, could I just let it go and ignore her? At this point, I could, but understand that I had to. I guess, contribute to this fire a little bit just to expose her even more. So,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not going nearly as low as she's going. I'm only calling out the facts. They asked this girl to start a GoFundMe, and all those people who bash her family every day and get contributions for it don't even give her so much as a single percentage of it. If even if they would have gave money to her GoFundMe, it still wouldn't have been really help because they've all earned that together by talking about our family. So it'd have been just like giving her sort of what they kind of owe her because she'll tell a lie and they'll go live and spend her lives and get cash apps for it. So they really fucking owe her. You see what I'm saying? So she shouldn't be out here having to put up a GoFundMe, especially at their request and they're not going to honor it. I'm trying to let her know. I don't. She don't deserve it, but I'm trying to let her know they're clowning you. Bracelet asked you to post that shit, and nobody gave to it. Literally nobody. Not Ashley D, not Nina, not TC, not Break Room herself, not Nate. And all of these are the same people who fuel the bullshit that she got going on. And actually, whenever Obi talked about my child, Nate posted on her community board, on her Facebook and everything, repeating his stuff about the pet cemetery and all this stuff. And she said it was funny. So she actually bigged up what he did. She didn't say it was wrong. She said it was funny. And so when he loses his job, I think for smoking weed at his job, he said this because of somebody sent what was said to his job. But either way, if you like this guy and you are here saying, I like Ob, I like what he's saying, why aren't you helping out? I mean, he don't have a job and he's asking for $1,300. I don't even know what $1,300 will pay. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And even he's still out here talking shit with a GoFundMe that has $1,300 on it that nobody gives him. I mean, to me it's hilarious. And so I'm gonna call it out when I see it because Toya does things like shows up in Neo's live and gives her $1.99 and says,
Bingo.
what you say? Go ahead and continue, sis, or keep doing
Keep
what you're
Yeah,
doing,
going,
she
sis.
said.
sis.
She said,
Right,
it's all genuine support. That's what she said.
right. Genuine support of
Yeah,
someone
I
who
seen
has a
that.
title
I
called
seen
Kevin's
that.
Wives Are Pygmies. So the
I
title
did
says
see
Kevin
that.
Wives Are Pygmies, right? And she's in there donating. And then when I say something about it, this is the thing about Toya. You can't even say what she did and just leave it there without her trying to punish you for it. So when I said what she did in TC's live, even if I would have never said her children don't know their daddy, speaking of the dysfunction, she still would have attacked me. Just like now when I said, look, she's over there giving Neo cash apps. Now Toya is mad and she wants my comments to try to skew them into something else. And she was already mad before that, saying, look at you twist the narrative. That was because she was talking about OB's truck. And anyway, what Tori should understand is if your husband got a GoFundMe out here that you created, you probably shouldn't be giving money to anybody right now. You can't afford it. This she calls it her hard-earned money. Yo, it's your money, but you're out here asking for money. And if anybody was going to help you, you disparaging them right now. And she wonders why all these people come forth with the cash apps they've given her because Toya isn't humble, she's arrogant, she's not appreciative of any damn thing you do.
And she
Jeannie saw that. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm doing is pointing out the obvious. I'm not clowning them. I ain't talking about OB's looks or nothing. I'm not actually insulting them. I'm just talking about their behaviors, and they can't handle that. So what they do is try to talk about my children and my wives because they think it will hurt me. It won't, and that's not the way you fight me. I'm actually too intelligent for that. So I'm actually very stoic when it comes to those type of ridiculous insults. I only mess with break room like that because I know it bothers her. Like I just fuck with her like that and call her a horse because it really makes her mad. You can tell. You see what I'm saying? So I kind of give everybody a dose of their own medicine, but I'm not angry at all. Actually, whenever I'm doing that, I'm getting the energy off that I would actually be sitting in, which would make me mad because it's not easy to let somebody sit here and talk about you and you give them nothing. So when you give them a little something back, it actually feels a little bit good. I mean, I can't lie to you. You know what I mean? So, but could I actually leave it
Kevin,
all alone? I could because they
I
don't do no
gotta
damage to
go.
me.
I'm finna go to the hospital. But Kevin,
Yeah.
I you know what? I commend Robert. Robert don't give a damn what nobody say about him. He don't feed him back. That's what I'm saying. That's what you call somebody unbothered and don't care. And I'm gonna say this here, OB. I don't have no respect for that motherfucker none whatsoever. I don't give a fuck if you drag him till he. For me, he's a pussy because if he was here and he was in a prison right now, I would have my sons them to beat the shit out of him, and that's on everything. Cause he's a pussy ass nigga, and I don't have no respect for him. But what I am gonna say, with you and your sister, y'all are blood sisters, and somebody got to come to a resolution to stop or keep. All y'all doing is getting people something to comment on, and I mean commentary. So somebody got to stop it. But as far as OB, I don't give a fuck what happened to him. He's a disgusting ass nigger, and that's all I'm gonna say. And y'all have a good day. Thank you for letting me come up,
It's
Creature.
hard on
You're
this
welcome.
level.
You have a great day as well.
Yeah. All
Bye
right. I'm
bye.
gonna drop down, Kevin. I hope you take my advice. You the big brother, cause you know I hate for something tragic to happen to bring y'all close back together.
Nothing would bring us close back together.
You can't say
No,
that.
nothing. I can say that.
Let me tell you something. You don't know what God got in plan. You don't know how God gonna fix it. Don't say never.
I'll let you have your opinion, love. But if you
Yeah,
stay
but I'm
tuned and just
saying,
keep
yeah,
watching,
I
you'll
know
notice I'll
that's my
never talk to
opinion,
her
but
again.
you know what? You never know, Kevin. It might come a time you and your sister can get back together. I don't think it's dead. I don't think it's no hope. I think it's hope. I'm telling you. I believe
Okay.
in it. All right.
All
Well,
right. Have a good day, Miss Lasanda.
okay, I'm
Bye
gonna
bye.
listen. All
Okay.
right. Love you, Kevin. Keep it on. Keep up your head, Kevin.
Yes, love. Yes,
All
love.
right.
Love you too.
All right. Bye bye.
Um, but I was
I
gonna
know
I was gonna say shout out to Robert for being able to hold his peace. But I'm not Robert, and I'm not trying to be him. So I know it's easy to make that comparison and think that because my brother isn't saying anything, I shouldn't either. No, we're very different, and that's why Toya is so mad. She wants us to be quiet so she can keep on spitting. No, notice how Robert ain't saying shit, and she keeps talking about Robert. That's
Mhm.
exactly why I'm gonna keep lighting her ass up because I don't play that shit, and she knows that I never have. That's
Mhm.
exactly why. Because
Well,
that tells you if I wouldn't be saying anything, she'd still be talking about me too.
I
you gonna
know
get
that's
the
true.
file.
I know that's true. Not just because we've seen it, but like the one of the last things Miss Lasanda said is never say never, and that's kind of hard when people have went to certain extremes. You know what I'm saying? Like I hadn't talked to my sister. I was gonna do a story time. I think I kind of said this last time. I hadn't talked to my sister in maybe like 7 years. And we
Hmm.
actually just seen each other at the family reunion and we still didn't talk. We actually end up having a fist fight. It's just it's some things you just have to just wrap it up. I don't care. I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? For your peace, for your mental stability, you have to just wash your hands. That don't mean you got to respond to everything. I understand her point of view with that, but some people you just really have to wash your hands.
But
Yeah,
I want
I
to.
definitely won't respond to everything. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna stop doing what I'm doing until I want to. And then
Mhm.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just say this. I feel like Kevin has did his diligence with his sister when it comes to not saying anything to her. It it just him not saying nothing, responding to anything she was saying in the beginning. It backfired because look, she's still talking. So I just feel like Kevin has every right to respond to Toya in any kind of way. And I understand that never means never because she has allowed herself, her husband to disrespect you, your family, your kids, your wives to of no point of return. So I get it when you
Hmm.
say never. You mean never because you did too much. You have
Hmm.
done too much. You have really broken up the family dynamic. And I get it.
So, I'm gonna read Upper comment, and I'm gonna tell y'all something about this. Upper said, Kevin is not Robert, and Robert is not Kevin. Kevin is going to respond to things how he sees fit, and anybody will respond when somebody is dragging their child. So when so when the first live, when she was supposed to be telling us why she no longer support her brothers,
She didn't give
came, right. I was like, okay. I said Robert ain't gonna say nothing, but I said it on one of my lives. I said, oh, but Kevin is. They are totally different people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just who we are. All different people, no matter what. And so that's just how they move. You know what I'm saying? I know Kevin is gonna speak up. Robert, he's not gonna say much. You know what I'm saying? He has that F it mentality. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it bothers you, Kevin, but I'm saying you're gonna speak up. You're gonna say your truth.
Right, right. And I honestly, some things do bother me, but what doesn't bother me, is
upper
him
back.
talking about my child. It just that doesn't bother me. But to me, when you in the type of thing where people use you being bothered by certain things as an attack, it's stupid to me because I'm human. Everybody's human, so we all have a right to be bothered about whatever bothers us. It just is what it is. Um, but the reason Robert and I can't say why we're very different in that area, but I refuse to allow people to play on me. Well,
Mhm.
Robert, I guess he kind of he has a way about just letting things go. He's always been a little bit more passive than I was. I'm very direct and confrontational. That's just who I am. Um, so when I see somebody trying to play me, I'm gonna call them out. And so what Toya and OB likes to do is talk their shit, get some cash apps from it, and then if you say something back, they go super low, as if that's gonna keep you quiet. Nigga, no, y'all talking don't do shit to me, and I'm gonna keep on exposing you. Every time y'all try to come out and lie,
Can y'all mute for me?
every time they come out live, I'm going to expose them. Like right now, she's saying that she has a text message from Lacey to her. The only text message she had from Lacey to her is her saying, "Look, I know I talked to you about Samit's condition because Talia went downstairs and asked Lacey about Samit's condition. Does he have Down syndrome?" And Lacey said, "Yes, he does." After Talia left, Lacey thought about it and texted her and said, "Hey, look, let Kevin tell you about his condition because I would never disrespect him in any way whatsoever, and I wouldn't want him to feel like that." And Talia said, "No, it's okay. Kevin already told me." That's literally the text message that Toya
Hold
had.
on, hold on 1 second, Kevin. Do anybody know who T Baby is? T Baby is backstage. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let's just add T Baby.
Yes, hey, Quee, how you doing?
Oh, okay, okay. Just making sure. 1 second, babe. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish. Then y'all could take y'all turn.
Okay.
So I was saying again, she's trying to breadcrumb me to silence by saying, "I got this message from Lacey. We can go down this road." Toya has never saw Lacey leave me, not one day. She keeps saying Lacey left. Whatever they're talking about, they're making it up. And so it's one of those things where it's like, if you think that's gonna make me stop, that's fine. Go lie. But when you lie, I'll tell the truth. You understand? And I
Mhm.
got many examples. I only told you guys a few things that Toya has done. Let me give you a little story time. There was this girl named Taisha Shaw. She lives right down there near Toya and all of them, okay? They went to the same school. I went to Chase at the time. I didn't know who Taisha Shaw was, but apparently she was my damn girlfriend for about 4 months. How was she my girlfriend for about 4 months, you asked? I'm glad you asked. Toya told her she wrote me a love letter because the girl wanted to talk to me. Toya wrote her a love letter back and acted like it was from me. So Toya is sitting here exchanging fake love letters back and forth with this girl Taisha Shaw, getting lunch money from Taisha, all kind of shit. And now the only thing
Oh
that
my
exposed it
god.
was right. The only thing that exposed it was I went to a ball game at East High School, which is where Toya went. And this girl runs up and hugs me, thinking I was her fucking boyfriend. And so this is what I mean by how much Toya
No.
will lie. and use me and my brother to get over on people. And to Sandra, who said that me and Toya will be cool again. Did you hear Toya say the other day that she spit in OB's face and talked about his mama? And when he returned the favor, she called me. That alone would tell you I ain't fucking with Toya ever again. Why would I throw my life? She wanted me to throw my life away or throw his life away, which would inadvertently throw my life away too. So if OB kill me or I kill him, either way, she's putting my life at risk for some shit that she done. If I knew that happened years ago when I was in Vegas, me and Jamie and Lacey hadn't even been together too long at that time. But if I knew that happened years ago and she lied like that, I would never fuck with Toya again. I don't play with people who play with my life. I don't
Well,
fuck with people who play with my life.
it's only and y'all, it's only human nature for people to respond to lies about them. Like nobody want to sit and listen or hear lies about them or being
Hmm.
told on them. It's just human nature. All right, Upper, you live.
Now where's she at?
Upper.
Up a line.
Hey y'all, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Peace upper.
Peace. I was just calling because I'm not talking about calling. I was just coming up because I just had one question and I'm gonna jump down and finish listening. I've been so curious about how your Kevin, your father, feels about his son-in-law speaking so horribly about his grandchild. Have y'all had a conversation about that?
As much as Toya says that we have, actually, no, we haven't. I haven't called Pop since me and Toya fell out earlier last month. And actually, Pop has called me, and I don't mention it at all. So Toya says I call Daddy every day to tell him about it. I ain't talked to Pop at all about that shit. I know it's nothing he can do about it, and I wouldn't even want to put that on him.
Well, it's nothing he can do about it, but here's the reason I asked that. I asked that because when OB is because I was over there, and when I tell you that Toya really better be careful with OB because
Mhm.
somebody somebody
I was
that
there.
somebody that is able to speak so horribly about an innocent baby, there is no limit to what they may do. So she really, because she has other children, she really should be careful with him. That would be wise for her to be careful with him because he doesn't have a soul. He has no conscience. He doesn't care what he says. He doesn't care who he hurts. And he doesn't care who's affected by what he says. And that's a very dangerous person. Regardless of if he's 4'11" or not, he's a very dangerous individual to have around anybody's child. If somebody would sit there and call an innocent baby, I don't even want to say child, I'm going to say baby,
Mhm.
a dick sucking
Mhm.
fagot. That's what he
Oof.
said about a baby. And while
Mm.
I was listening to him say that, it was people in the chat laughing and cheering
Yep.
it on. And then I saw Toya say, I give you permission to keep going and light their asses up. So when you talk about your wife's brother's son like that, when you talk about your nephew in that manner, just understand that you're not just talking about Kevin's son, you're also talking about your father-in-law's grandson, you're talking about
Mm.
Toya's nephew, you're talking about your children's cousin. So you are insulting a lot of people when you go after that baby. So I just really want to know. I know you haven't talked to your father, but I would love to know what he thinks. And maybe he hasn't even heard what OB said about his grandchild, but I would love to hear what he thinks about OB calling his grandchild a ugly, retarded, dick sucking faggot. I would love to hear what he got to say about that. And I would love to hear what he tells Toya about that. It's just that's interesting to me. It's interesting to me that he's
I
so
don't
comfortable talking about a baby in that manner.
I don't know what part you came in on. I know you're never here in the beginning. But I said that.
No,
I, I said that because it's true. What I need to know, like how people really feel about this, and even the people that's fully behind them and speaks up for them. I mean, I don't think everybody should just be quiet. Like, oh, he's just retaliating because what somebody said about their kids, when that was already debunked, and nobody has the common courtesy or the decency to come out and say, oh well, he did, oh well, it was a mix up. So nobody
Well, that's because let me say this, Cree. That's because they're not big enough to admit. First of all, let me say this. The reason why they're not coming out and saying that it was a mix up is because they don't care that it was a mix up. They're only going after Kevin's son that way because they want to. They know that Kevin didn't say anything to that extreme about any of their children, but the fact is that they were looking for an excuse to do what they're doing now anyway. It wouldn't have mattered if what they said that Kevin said was true or false. They want to do what they're doing. And that's why they're doing it.
Absolutely.
yep,
It don't have nothing to do with the
Exactly right.
truth. They want to do what they're doing, and
yep.
it's
Hmm.
fucking, excuse my whew, child.
Girl.
It is pathetic for a grown ass man to be sitting on the internet on the Lord's day at 9 o'clock in the morning talking about a damn baby like that, and the auntie sitting there laughing. You should be a Toya. You should be ashamed of yourself. I have not really spoken on it, but you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to talk to your husband and tell your husband if you got a problem with Kevin, keep it on Kevin and stop talking about my nephew. But you're not woman enough to stand up to that 3 foot nigga, and you letting him get on this internet and drag that baby like that. You should be a fucking ashamed of yourself because Kevin never came on the internet and talked about your kids that way, and you know that. And I don't know what her motive is. It might be money, but that little nigga over there, I'll tell you why he doing it. He's jealous of your brothers. Your brothers are phenomenal men, and he ain't shit, and he's jealous. So he's
Hmm.
using this particular situation to let out all of that jealousy that he's been holding in for quite some time, because you can tell he's been holding it in for, he been wanting to say this stuff. He's jealous of your brothers. He knows you have one awesome brothers. He doesn't have that. His brother is a child molester, but you letting him destroy your family like that.
Hallelujah. You
But
better
I'm gonna get
say it.
down and I'm gonna finish listening. But Toya, I don't care if the other side tell you or not. You should be ashamed of yourself for letting that nigga talk about your nephew like that. Now I said what I said. I don't give a fuck if you go live and talk about me or not. But I'm about to get down and finish my Sunday and eat my
Okay.
breakfast.
Okay.
Enjoy it, baby. Enjoy it.
Wait, I just said, don't play with me.
All right. We have T Baby. Hey, T Baby. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I've been with you guys for a long time, be in the bushes, but talk about that baby, I had to come out. Babe, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't even want to call it. What's it? Dude over there. What go around, come around. Y'all, we all getting in a. I know it's hard to hear and stuff, and we just can't sit and let him say that stuff. But I'm gonna say this: what go around, come around. He think he got a job now and this and that and that. That man above ain't gonna play with him. He ain't gonna have that too long. So we gonna sit back and watch him go downhill like he doing. That's why they on here begging and going against the grain and everything for $1. Ain't no way if you talking about my mother, my deceased mother, I would be over there licking your ass. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. And Amber, stay on their neck.
Mhm.
Cause this here is getting out of hand. Brianna with somebody totally different. Why is Kevin and Robert and his baby and
Wait,
all these
wait,
people?
wait, wait, T baby. Let me say something to y'all really quick. But I do want to ask the panel, because I really don't care. I'm with whatever. But Miss Toya's family fosters values. However you say it, is backstage. Do y'all want her to join the panel?
Let her up.
Kevin.
Kevin, do you want her to come up?
And she can come up.
All right, Toya, you can hear us. You listening? Be respectful. My finger on the trigger. So be
Hmm.
respectful. Please do not come up here hollering and screaming. And you could get your point across, but you are going to have to let other people get their point across. And that's that.
I was want to say first to Upper because I see she feels so strongly about throwing my name and accusations out, also with lies, because I never commented in OB Live and told him to continue bashing Kevin kids. I have never said that whatsoever. I have always told OB to basically leave the children out of it. But when Kevin continued to come for
OB, go suck a dick, and maybe you will
You
shut your
hear me?
fucking mouth. Okay? So if
Yeah,
you want to talk, get your little bitty ass bitch out the background, and then you can freely
yeah.
speak. I already sucked one this morning, my husband's.
That's funny.
That's why the fuck I didn't wake up angry.
Let's
oh,
go, Queen.
but like I was saying, you muted my mic. Do you
I
want me to
did because
speak or
I'm not
not?
gonna listen to your husband tell
Yeah,
women to suck his dick.
my husband is not in here speaking. I'm speaking for myself. I'm going live on them bitches.
See, he's
Look,
very
I'm going live on them bitches. He
disrespectful.
think going live do something. That nigga weak as fuck.
Now I'm
I'm
back.
going
Yeah,
live
What
on
I
them
was
motherfucker.
bitches.
saying
I'm going
was that,
live,
like I
yo.
said, whenever
Go ahead.
OB did do his live, Upper just lied. I was not in no chat telling him to keep talking about my nieces and nephews. I have always told OB to leave the kids out of it. But like I said, when Kevin did his live on Facebook, he said my kids didn't know their fathers. He should have never brought my kids in it. All because he seen me commenting on TC Live that was titled Side Pieces. I did not know the live was about his wives or whoever they are, because
Yeah,
the
you
live
did.
wasn't
But yet
titled
you want
about them. And when I came in the chat, it was
Well, I'm
simply
gonna let y'all
about what the
respond.
live was about. So Kevin took that and thought it was cool to bring my kids into this equation. So after that, OB did a live and said, I'm warning you, Kevin, if you continue speaking on my kids, then I'm going to drag you and everything with you. Kevin go live on YouTube talking about OB mama, calling them out their name,
That's
BITCH,
because he called
saying
Lacey a
all kind
bitch,
of
Toya.
stuff.
That's
So
because
So
he
that's
then
called
OB
that's
Lacey a
well.
bitch,
went
Wait, wait,
Toya.
live.
wait, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna unmute you, but I am gonna let other people talk, and I am gonna unmute you. But here's the thing: he called his wife a bitch before he ever called his mama a bitch. But we're gonna keep it all the way 100, and you came out and said it. That should have been happened because he called your mother a bitch.
Hmm.
When did you hear him call my mom a bitch?
You came out and
Girl, stop it.
you even said, yeah, he did, and I call his
You
When
know,
I
mama one
said that
too.
years ago,
after you
you
called
talking
his
about when
mama a
we
bitch.
argued? Y'all bringing
Toya,
up something that was said years ago.
Toya, that's not just your mama, so that you don't
And
know
it's
how they
not just my
feel.
mama. Just like OB's mama is just not his mama. So y'all think it's right for Kevin to
N-
disrespect my kids and talk about his mama, and we supposed to
He
keep our mouth shut?
he didn't disrespect.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Okay, so
Y'all
hold
are
on.
weird to me.
and are we in a twilight zone
Go
here?
ahead, Upper.
Yes,
I guess we are. I think we are.
Go ahead, Upper.
yes.
Unmute your mic, baby.
So I'm gonna say this.
There you go.
So I'm gonna say this. So if it, it's unmuted, can you hear me?
No,
So
you're
if
unmuted.
if what hold on, let me close this out. If what I said was not true, and the comment that I seen in the chat is not what it was, what I thought it meant, because I did see a comment in the chat that said, "OB, I give you
You lied
permission."
and pieced
But
it together, just like Kevin did
somebody go over there and get the screenshot of that.
Hang
So
Well,
on,
if
well,
hang on,
well,
hang on one
wait.
second. Hang on
like
real quick.
Hold
Hang
like
on
on.
real
I
quick.
said, hold on. Like I said, if that comment was not pertaining to what I thought it was, I'm woman enough to say that maybe I was wrong. But are you woman enough to say that you were wrong for letting that nigga come on here and talk about your nephew the way that he doing? He called your
you.
That's
How
nephew a
what
can
I'm
I
bitch
say
that was
I'm
saying.
wrong
crazy.
if I didn't let him do nothing? He grown.
Okay, so wait. Let me say something, y'all. Please let me say something.
But
So
can
you
you
wait.
admit that
Okay,
Kevin
can you,
wrong?
ma'am,
Can y'all
please,
admit
can
for
you let
giving
me?
the
I'm gonna drop you, and
me?
I'm trying to be nice, but I'm about to drop you because you said you didn't let him do anything buts, right? If you can say that, I'm gonna let you have that. But you literally just went in here and you were able to tell him. Let's talk about what you're able to do and what you're not able to do. You went in there and you said, "Don't repeat anything your dad said out of respect for your dad." So why can't you do the same out of respect for yourself when it comes to your nephew?
I'm not gonna do that because
Mm.
Kevin don't give me the same respect when it comes to y'all bashing me. Just like he
Girl,
gave me
you
Yeah, I
plenty of
got
do.
screenshots of
Toya,
me
we
you
don't
and our
know
whoever,
cash
what,
whoever,
apps.
Toya?
wait. We don't lay with Kevin.
Kevin
We don't lay with Kevin.
I've
We
said
don't
many
and
times,
then
don't
y'all
clown Toya's looks.
we don't sleep with
Yes.
Kevin.
Can
Kevin
I
is
say
not one
something?
of our husbands.
Can I say
of
something real
course
quick?
Okay.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take her out because she keeps unmuting. Go ahead.
Okay, I'd like for her to stay, but
She's
um,
here. She can hear.
okay, cool. Okay, well, this morning they up here using this lie saying I call her slow. Toya, are you aware that Alexis was saying Nate's not smart? And I said, you can tell she's not smart. All you have to do is have her read. That wasn't about you. And you're saying your whole life is because I called you slow, right? I never called you slow. Now what?
Now I talked
You
am
about
pieced
I
it
allowed to
together.
speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So my answer to Kevin, no, the whole live wasn't just about you supposed to saying I'm slow, but you did say that, and I do have the screenshot.
It
But I
wasn't
can see
about
how
it
that
you.
And
wasn't
can
she
It
still
about
she's
wasn't
still
about
saying it.
you.
that can be wrong, just
That's what I'm
like
saying. You can't tell her
Upper was
shit. You can't tell her shit.
It wasn't about you. And
let
that's the same thing you saying about Upper. You're saying she.
exactly. I
have
just
I didn't
said
even
that.
say
If you
Nate was
stop
slow.
muting me, I can say what I gotta say.
Prisha, can I say something
Like
after
I said,
this?
it could have been a
Yes, Lexus.
misunderstanding,
Let her
like
get that
Uppers
out.
was a misunderstanding. But at the end of the day, Kevin, you give these people screenshots to post about cash apps. You're in the Wells chat, Cree's chat, anybody that's
See,
You have you
now
you
we
have
gonna
you
now,
have
now, see,
given
now
screenshots.
we're not
You
gonna do
have
that.
given
What we're not
screenshots.
gonna do is that we're not gonna do the
You
name
have
calling
added
because
people
you're
to
far.
three-way calls. So let's be
And
real. You can't like it's you gotta keep it equal here. You have added people to three-way
let me
calls.
ask
So
y'all a
you can
question.
so
Let
the
me
best
Wait,
thing
wait,
was the best
hold on.
thing to
let
do.
me
Wait,
Can
hold
I say
on,
something?
Lex.
let me
Can
The
I say
best thing to
something?
do was say you doing it and he doing it instead of just coming out here acting like everything is being done to Toya though.
well, y'all anybody
Toya,
doing it.
what
Y'all
Toya,
don't
what
see
Toya, what
anybody doing it but
hey
me, right? Because that's all I hear
let me
y'all
say
talking
something.
about is me. Y'all hold Kevin on a pedestal. But he
Let me say
got y'all
something real
doing
quick.
it.
All that shit,
Wait,
that,
No, I
all that
don't.
stuff don't
wait
even
a
matter.
minute.
Right. We see how you
I removed her because I guess she's gonna listen to me right now.
But all of
Kevin,
that stuff don't even matter.
wait,
What
hold
everybody
on,
talking
Kevin.
about is at the end of the day, you don't need to be calling nobody's son no
Now
baby
let's
or
let's
get stuff like that.
go ahead, Lexus.
Uh,
that,
I,
Lexus want to get that. Lexus got to get that out, y'all.
yeah, I
Go
gotta
ahead,
get
Lex.
this out because see, now she came up here body shaming yet again. But then she sit here, your husband disrespecting a disabled child, which happened to be your nephew, disrespecting all your nieces and nephews, calling them gay, your husband calling your brother gay, all this other stuff. But then when it's done back to y'all, y'all sit there and cry a whole fucking river. You calling somebody a whale like you ain't 5 seconds from it, your damn self.
Okay, listen to this. I'm gonna add her. I got to say
and
something.
hang
I,
on, real quick, Cree. Just real question. Toya, tell me exactly what you're saying. I told you about Samik. I'm trying to hear this out because she keeps saying I told her Samik was blind and deaf. I'm trying to hear exactly what she's saying. I said because I got the message from Lacey, and it's nothing that confirms any of that. So what exactly did I say about my son to you?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna address you, Kevin, but Lexus, I can speak how I want to when y'all come for me, especially when y'all put beards on my face and all of that.
Girl, ain't nobody
You
put
are
that on your
fat
face.
as
You
hell, and
have a
your
beard.
sister got
The
rolls in
okay,
fuck?
her.
What is wrong with
okay.
you?
Wait a
You
minute,
not gonna sit here and talk about
Lexus,
nobody like you
Toya, just
like
answer my
somebody
question.
jealous of you,
L-
ho. You got me fucked
Lexus.
up.
Toya, just answer
Wait,
my question.
okay, wait. Let her answer, and then I can't forget something she said. But go ahead. You got it. You got
Don't
it,
never
Toya.
forget them cereal bowls and them legs.
Toya, just answer my
Okay,
question. What I
girl,
tell you about Lacey?
is you
Girl,
here
Y'all
for
be the
that?
talk
ugliest
about what
bitches
Kevin's
talking
talking about.
shit.
She's
See,
deflecting.
look, she's only doing this because she
She's
can't tell me what I
deflecting
told her.
because she
I
does
know.
not have proof. She's
Let's let her answer because this is what she's doing right now. She's trying to deflect from the question, baby.
thank
Let
you.
her answer. Let her answer.
No, I'm definitely gonna answer the question, but y'all
'Cause
bitches need to know y'all don't ruffle.
Bitch, fuck you, you
Toya,
man looking asshole.
Toya, I'm being nice to your bitch ass. So
For
you
real.
go answer his question on your panel. See you
She ain't
later,
gonna
baby.
answer it. She ain't gonna answer it.
She ain't gonna
That's
ask you gonna
exactly
she
what she
gonna
wanted
talk
to do, but
about
she
us
wanted to lie.
instead of giving the reason why giving Kevin what he asking for. This
Let me
what
tell
y'all
you
now I'm
something.
gonna turn this over Toya.
Toya is running around to listen to everything that everybody has to say for a fucking reason, because she misses her brothers. She knows that she's ruined the relationship and she wants it really fucking bad. And she needs to stop living in that fairy tale life like she don't. And you're
Well,
not going to
listen,
have it.
Chris, Toya does not miss her brother. She missed what her brothers gave
Did
her.
Did
for
for
That's
her.
her.
all.
Did for
That's what it
her.
is.
That's why she wanted to have
Yeah.
that conversation with you today. Call me. If it
And
wasn't
and
like
and
that,
and let
call
me
me.
tell you something.
Come
I
on.
dropped the link, but let me tell you something. Kevin ain't got me doing shit. Kevin didn't even know I was live this morning. He was still over there in y'all live. So it ain't nothing that Kevin can tell me to do and not do.
I had to go get Kevin.
And I'm gonna let you know that. It's nothing that another man besides this man in this house can tell me to do or not do. Okay? That's it. That's all. Y'all can continue. Whoever want to talk.
Well, I was just gonna say, again, Toya reveals herself every time. She says I'm going around giving screenshots, but she's up here misrelaying what I told her about my son. All I told Toya was it'd be nice if you call and checked on him. Because I told Toya, I said he failed the hearing test. They're gonna have to do another one in a month, and he failed the eye test. And so
No,
as a little
Kevin,
baby,
don't
yeah.
explain. Don't explain.
Well,
She needs
I'm
to
not. I'm
answer the
not.
question.
I'm simply saying what I told her, right? And now she goes out and says, "You said that baby was blind." She says that to hurt me. So this is her way of talking shit about my baby by using him and exploiting him to try to talk to me. If you notice this right here, guys, whatever their issue is with me, they still haven't said it. All OB is doing is copying Callie by calling me gay. That's all he's doing and talking about my kids. All Toya's doing is the same weird shit, lying on me, going around saying me and Robert did something to her, but she won't explain what the hell we did. So I've done nothing to him. And so she's out here trying to. If I had an issue with Toya, there'd be no need for her to bring up my child at all. What does that have to do with anything? So what happened was Toya went in that live and said she knows her value. If you knew your value, you wouldn't be sleeping with so many men so close together that you don't know who your child's father is. That's not talking about your kids. That's talking about you. The reason your children don't know their fathers is because you don't know how to keep it closed. You know that you go through your moment where you can have babies, and you should keep men at least a week or so apart so there's no confusion. And then you're sleeping with guys who don't care about being a father. But you're saying you know your value while talking junk about my family, who all of their children call me dad, and they're my actual biological children. So when I say your children don't know their dad, and you're talking about my dynamic, she wants to run with that and say, "Oh, you talking about my kids?" Well, if you want to feel that way, fine. OB says keep my kid's name out your mouth with the threat that he's gonna talk shit. Nigga, you don't scare me, nigga, with your mouth, with your hands, with nothing. And then he called Lacey a bitch. So I said, well, then your
I
mama
know.
a bitch. And anybody else who called Lacey a bitch, your mama's a bitch. Now everybody's mad because they mamas is bitches though. But they don't understand that their mamas is only bitches because they call Lacey, who's my child's mother, a bitch, right?
Mm.
Now they don't understand what's happening. They trying to tell me how it went. I don't give a fuck how it went. I'll beat anybody ass they can send to me. So it ain't really to me about an argument about who was right and wrong. I know what happened. I don't care what they say. And I'm not gonna use the police. I'm not gonna call his job. I'm not sending nobody to call his job. I'm not gonna have a content creator speak on them because here's the facts. Back in the day, there was no police to call. Back in the day, there was no God to pray to. I'm just gonna let the universe do what it do. If karma don't give a fuck about what they're saying, they won't be bothered. But they're the ones ruining their own life with the shit they're saying and doing. I'm just gonna let that happen. But me personally, I ain't gonna go out of my way to punish them for nothing that they're doing. But Tori needs to know this. She was the one that kept getting on live saying she's gonna go to the police about some traffic ticket. She's saying that shit. She's gonna call DSS. OB saying it too.
Somebody
You
out.
got your
Hold
child
on.
out there.
Somebody. Let me see if I could do it. Get him up. Get him up out of here.
Who?
Nook the book. Somebody, please.
Yes. Hold on. Let me say something about it. Note the book. You around here trying to follow all of us CCs on TikTok and Facebook. Get the fuck out of here, you messy ass, crater face ass bitch. Cause this fuck TC end up pop in and pop out fucking T with her messy ass. Now talk that shit. Go ahead. Somebody get his ass out of here.
Yeah, please. Okay. Sorry, Kevin. Queen Fee is up here. Fee, you
Hey
live, baby.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey Kevin, hey
Good
Lacey, hey
morning.
Cree,
Peace to
good
you, love.
morning,
What's
good
up with you?
morning. Cree, I was busting up laughing when you said I took man this morning, girl. I'm trying to tell you, baby.
Yeah, that was funny right there.
I'm talking about baby gagging and all. You hear me? They ought to try it. They'll feel better. You can tell they ain't having no, they ain't got no life. They wake up angry. But anyway, At the end of the day, y'all, they go too far. You should not be talking about a disabled baby. You shouldn't be talking about kids at all.
Thanks,
Toya gets
Jason.
up here just like she did. This is what made me come up here when she called Amber a well. You come right in the door, disrespecting somebody that's giving you an opportunity to talk, but the first thing you do is result to name calling. But soon as
Hmm.
somebody do it to you, you crying or you saying Kevin let y'all do the Kevin can't let us do nothing. We grown.
That's
You
and that's
understand what
that's
I'm
that's the
saying?
question that I was trying to. That's what I was trying to get to. Like, girl, stop saying that these men is giving us shit to say. Ain't nobody telling me what to say.
Yeah.
You know
Ain't
what I'm
nobody
saying?
telling you what to say or do. Right.
No.
Well, what Toya did, y'all, was exactly what she do to OB. Anytime he try to tell her that he needs something from her, she'll overtalk, she'll lie, she'll skew the narrative, and he never gets what he needs from her. And that's what toxic ass people do. So
We
she
just
had an
Right.
watched it.
opportunity to tell she had an opportunity to tell me what I said about Lacey, and because she can't say it without lying to my face, she wants to talk about Creedon because what she wanted was for Creed to kick her down. That's what she wanted. So when
Uh-huh.
Obi
Yeah.
goes to her and says, "Hey Toya, I got something on my mind I want to talk to you about," what Toya's gonna do is say a whole bunch of weird shit and never actually give him what he needs. And then if he get mad, she's gonna talk about his mama. And when he talk back about her mama, she's gonna call us to whoop his ass. So it's
Well,
like
what
Yeah.
I
to
we
me, the
we
shit's
just
funny.
watched it. We just watched it in real
Right? That's how they
time.
act.
And
Yes.
that's why I
Yes.
wanted everybody to be quiet and let her answer because instead of answering the question, you notice she kept saying, "Kevin, I'm gonna answer you, but," and then she would
Right?
result to insults because she don't
Right.
have an
Exactly.
answer. And what
Right.
really messed her up is you said you have the text message from Lacey. And so now it's say what you said before because she's worried about the proof coming out, so it's pure deflection. I'm not finna say it. I'm finna insult them so I
She,
can
she
get
even
the
did it the
split
first
answer.
time, Cree. She even did it the first time when I asked her a question the first time. Did you know? Did you know I wasn't talking about you? I was talking about Nate when I said she couldn't read. Toya
Right.
says, "Can I speak?" They'll always do that when they're trying to think of some shit to fucking
To
say.
say.
Yeah,
Yep.
I swear to
Yep.
God. Listen.
Yep.
I've dealt with before, and I grew up with her. I grew up around toxic people who act like that, and that's why I would never choose women who act like that. That's why my life is peaceful because if I ever see a red flag of that, I will
Yes.
never deal with a woman like that. I swear to God. And see, my thing is because we went through it so badly, that's why Robert didn't see the signs in his first real relationship. Because
Right.
Brianna's actually not as bad as Toya. And so he's not gonna see it
Right.
as much as he should because Toya is the worst. When I tell you I ain't never met a motherfucker like Toya now. Never.
Yeah.
Okay?
Me neither.
And
You know
Toya
what?
lives on fucking lies. I can't tell you how many ass whoopers I got as a kid because Toya was lying to grandma about some shit.
Listen, the other day when they did that live and when that man got up there and go say, Kevin, you mad you can't talk to your mama? I can call my mama. You know, and she said that like that ain't your mama. He insulting you, your mom, and everything else, regardless of hey,
Oh.
that's what I don't understand. Just like I don't talk about people, kids, and things like that because I know how it feels, right? And I'm not, it's gonna hurt my feelings trying to hurt your feelings. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do
Right.
that. My integrity is not gonna allow me to do that.
I'm
He
the
sat
same
there and
way.
said, Kevin, you want me to call my mama? You mad? That would I'd have knocked the SHIT out of him. I don't want to be cursing up here. But y'all know what I mean. I mean, that would have been
Yeah,
dead. Like he
I
do
keep
too
my
much.
energy. I keep my energy till I actually see him. So I ain't gonna be yelling and screaming in no
Yeah.
camera.
'Cause that don't make no sense. But we forget those things that he say. Like she act like he don't say that. Nobody never talked about her children. Nobody, you never done none of that. The stuff that this boy is up here doing.
But
Period. Now
imagine if I
he was
did,
trying to
Felicia.
justify it. That's what
Felicia,
got
if
me
I ever
confused.
came out talking about her children, she would be
No.
whining. But if I ever did, she'd be whining and screaming.
Just be lying on people. Just lie, just lie, just lie, just lie for no apparent reason. And
No
like
reason at all.
done it all. Like it just be making up stuff. Like she said, I said something about her son. No, I said something about your daughter here and I was wrong and I took that back. But yet and all, she turned around and say, my grandson need to be effed up his ass. Okay, cool, no problem. I shouldn't have said nothing about your daughter, so I'm gonna leave that
But then
alone.
she flipped it to try to say you said it. This is shit I'm
Yeah,
talking about. Yeah.
yeah. But you know, hey,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't get it.
So
I don't. You know, you could be family, but family ain't always family. You know what I'm saying? I
hell
got
no.
family that I
Family
don't
ain't never
talk
been
to.
family with Toya. Me and Robert do what we do for Toya and have done what we do for Toya because of our own creed, our own code. Is to look out for Mama by looking out for Toya.
Yeah, it's
But
like you
Toya has
gotta
never
let that
deserved
go.
us. Toya has never deserved us as brothers.
Yeah, it's like you gotta let. All they do is use people. All they do is get on here, beg, use people, cry, lie, and steal and cheat. That's it, and try to
You
shame
gotta think.
somebody.
I'd be dead or in prison years ago if I didn't went looking for OB.
Right.
Because I know he won't fight me straight up. I know he'll pull out a gun, so he'd blow my motherfucking head off because I don't use guns. I went to whoop his ass and he'd have pulled out a gun. Like the day I confronted him at the house about what he was saying to Toy that day when I heard him talking about mama. I walked in his motherfucking bedroom. As soon as I walked in the house, I said, "Where is he at?" She said, "He back there." I went back there. He never got out of the bed, but his hand stayed up under the damn pillow. So he'd have shot me that day if I'd have jumped on him.
Right.
And I'd have had to get in bed with the nigga just to jump on him. So I know, and you gotta think, I would have been gone a long time ago.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So Toya
Eh,
called me for that after she talked about his mama. So you
yeah.
can see how she don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. She don't give a fuck
Yep.
about him. Because if I was a
Yep.
gun packing nigga and I came to shoot him, she putting his life on the line too.
Yep. If she don't
And
care,
that's
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 what
who we
we
say
have.
he protect him, but she don't protect him. She throw him under the bus. She didn't
Uh,
call me and say, Kevin, I talked about OB mama and now he's talking about mine. She just called and said, he's talking about our mama. He's
right.
saying this.
But did y'all
She,
hear
didn't-
what
she, didn't,
Kevin
she didn't say
said?
I spit in his face and he spit in mine. She just called and said, he's spit in my face.
Right.
Did y'all hear what Kevin just said? Like, that's how you know somebody got a heart, because y'all been felt like she didn't deserve y'all. But because
Right.
off the strength of your mother, you know, you want to help your sister because
Hmm.
she would have wanted you to,
Right.
right?
Right.
And
Right.
and
Right.
some people just take things like that for granted, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
sad.
I can feel my mama in my DNA. She visits me when I sleep and dreams and all. And she
Right.
told me it's okay to cut off. So I'm good with Toya. Toya good. I don't feel guilty the least about it.
Yeah. And sometimes that's just what you have to do, Kevin. You know what I mean? You know with your heart, you know who you are. You ain't got to go all the way to the extreme like them. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to leave them. Everybody can't go where you going. And that's just simple as that.
Absolutely.
Everybody ain't going where you going.
That's a whole fact.
You know, it's just that simple, honey. That little man gonna be her downfall. That little boy that she over there housing, her fourth kid, is going to be her downfall. Point blank, period.
Hmm.
Ain't no in
I would
between.
have
It is
to
what it
agree. That
is.
was one of my first lives on them. You sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah.
Sleeping with the enemy, baby.
Yeah.
But yes, 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 and yes. Anybody I
So,
anybody got
Cree,
something to
Cree,
say?
you said something earlier. She's trying to diss my kids and all this stuff right here, and that's inadvertently talking about my father's grandchild, my mother's grandchild, Toya's nephew. But she's
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
so many people out here who also have children with development issues. But she
Yep.
stays out here asking for money. And she don't understand this is why people are exposing her because they see how she think, they see how she talk. And even if you
Yep.
say, "Well, I was mad," she did the same shit with Dunn. You should have died of cancer. Your mama died of that
Yes.
same cancer. Your sister died of that
Yes.
same cancer. You see what I'm
Ha-
saying? So this motherfucker is heartless, yo. And I knew it even then. But
Yep.
me and Robert honored Mama so much, we still didn't cut Toya off. You understand? But like now, Toya's coming out. When Toya came out here, it wasn't even what she did to me. When Toya came out here and started bad mouthing Robert, I knew I was done with her then. There was nothing Toya could ever say to me again then because Robert's done way more for her than I have. She showed up to Robert shit whenever he was in need, like say hospital. She couldn't show up in Atlanta because he was too far away, I guess. But she's always big kind of been there for Robert. But for me, she never has. So to me, if she would do that shit to Robert, I already know I don't mean a damn thing to her. So I told
Right.
Robert, I'm fucking done with her. Because if she'd do that to you, nigga, I'll never come close to her again. Now, my whole family loves Robert, but Robert earns it. He goes around them. I don't do that. My family kind of was toxic when I was growing up. I had one aunt tell me, get out and rob a bank right now because you ain't going to be shit anyway. And I don't ever forget shit. So when I got old enough to never fucking come around, I didn't come around no more. That's just how
Yep.
I am. You know what
That's
I'm
how I
saying? And
Oh
am.
so, right.
gosh.
Yep.
I'm
So
we, our favorite
I
unicorns.
had one aunt say, you ain't going to kill my mama like you killed yours. You see what I'm saying? We was being bad one day. My grandma said that we getting on her nerves. And one of my aunts came to the house and said, y'all not gonna kill my mama like you killed y'all's. Shit like that. I ain't mad,
Yeah.
but I don't come around them no more because I know they were saying that to kids, yo. They were saying that to kids though.
Yep.
You see
So
what
let
I'm
me
I
saying? So
got
I
say
done
some of
seen
them
the worst
too.
of it.
Yep. I got some of them, Kevin, too, and I stay away and I keep my kids away from them.
But
They
Robert's very forgiving. He come around, he showed him love, and so Robert is probably the most loved of us all three because he earns it. But I don't care about that type of shit though. I love him,
right.
but I just can't be around it because I know I don't forget that shit. So I would never bring my kids around so they can say that shit to my kids. Not that they haven't changed.
Exactly. That's
It's just
right.
Amore said something the other day. Kevin don't forgive. Maybe the fuck I don't. Maybe I don't have any horrible feelings, but I don't forget shit. I don't
okay,
forget
Hmm.
shit.
let me say this. I want to respond to that, but our favorite unicorn has entered the building.
Hey.
So let me
Hey.
say this really quick before Tay take over. So yes, I felt that. And that's probably why, like earlier when Miss Lysandra was telling you what she was telling you, I felt more so of how you feel, because I'm in Georgia. All my family is in Chicago, and I feel so much. I went through a lot of those toxic situations you was just talking about. Some of the nastiest things being said to you, and I stay away as much as
Yep.
possible. And I'm so at peace being here, knowing they not close to me, they not down the street, I don't go around that much. It's just, it is what it is. That's just for
Yeah,
your
right.
peace of mind.
Just
Yes.
imagine, they looked you in your face as a kid and told you you killed your own mama. Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
How can you smile and act like everything cool? I just can't do that. And you wonder where Toya get that mouth? That's where she get it. Because I can tell you this, even worse shit has been said to her by our same aunts and stuff like that. They was very mean to Toya. You understand? So I can remember Toya getting whoopings just for having nappy hair. If she can't sit still while she getting her hair combed, they beat her ass and tell her she nappy headed. That's mean as fuck. And that's why you'll never see me insult Toya, because she's been through it. And I always say this shit. Toya has been through that shit. And that's why I said if she was to ever see a Mora or any of these motherfuckers, Toya would beat them to a fucking pulp. But because she's on the other side and she can't get to them, their words have beaten her down because she succumbed to the same shit that she grew up under. And I hate that shit for her. But you're not gonna turn that shit around on me just so they'll
Yeah.
leave you alone. I'm gonna expose the fuck out of you because you've been very evil towards me too growing up. You see
Yep.
what I'm saying? By
Yep.
lying on me. Now she says, well, Kevin, y'all used to crack on me and we used to crack on each other. That's what siblings do. So if you
Yep.
still hold that in your heart, that's fine. But I've been calling Toya beautiful for years. I ain't called Toya ugly, black, fat, none of that shit in many years. But we used to call each other names growing up. But what
Yeah.
Toya does is she'll lie on your character. Hey, you getting your ass beat for something you never even fucking did. And I can't stand, you're not gonna do that when we grown. And see, it's stuff that she's lied on me about that my grandmother's did, and I can't never prove Toya wrong because nobody was around but me and Toya, and she lied. But see, to the public, she comes out lying, and to me, it's giving me what I need. It's like, damn, people can actually. It ain't happening behind closed doors. Everybody can see her do this shit. And I don't know if you ever grew up around a liar, but a liar will ruin your fucking life, and they'll traumatize you
Yep.
this is why I defend myself so much because I've been lied on so fucking much and I hate being lied on. And so anytime I get a chance to prove you a liar, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take that chance every time because I want people to see who you actually are. It ain't even that I'm bothered. It's that it can easily be proven wrong, like with her saying, I got text messages. She's trying to breadcrumb me to silence. I got text messages from Lacey. So y'all got that same text message, and nothing about it says anything about Sadiq failing the test or nothing. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So she wants the world to think I got this text message on Kevin. Show it then, Toya. Show it. Get your rocks off. Don't hold shit back. Show what you got to show. Just like she tried to say I called her slow. I said you can tell Nate can't read. I didn't say Nate's
Yep.
name, but I'm referring to Nate because Alexa just said she ain't as smart as everybody try to make her seem. If you've ever listened to Nate read, this motherfucker cannot read for shit.
At
And she
all.
barely even know the words, even when she can make them out. She was saying polygaming. Nigga, it's polygamy. How the fuck you talking about polygaming? This
He
nigga
can't
is
pronounce
dumb, yo.
words. He can't pronounce
Y'all
words
play
just
too
like Teeny
much.
can.
She,
Tay,
she
what's
pisses
up,
me
beautiful
off. She
fella?
pisses me off. She can't read. It pisses me off how badly she reads. And I'm like, how you get through the military and become a captain and you can barely fucking read? And again, Toya, like, he called me slow. I ain't even call her slow. I don't think Nate's slow. I just think she can't read. I know a lot of people who's actually very smart, but they have trouble reading. You understand? So I don't think Nate dumb. I just think she can't read.
Yeah. Okay, Tay, what's up?
Hey, baby.
Tay
What's that?
Tay,
Y'all can hear me?
we can hear you.
Hey,
Good
boo.
morning. Good morning, everybody. I came to shed a little ray of sunshine, so to speak. You know how Tay do. I did not come to add on to the dysfunction, but I do want to say one thing to everybody, everybody, everybody. People are going to be people. You cannot control
Mm,
people, but you can always control yourself, right? Now, in this situation, I've learned that people are going to always be people, but I'm going to speak on the babies that can't speak for themselves. I
come on
don't
now.
care if my child was born with 10 or 3 toes on top of their head. There's still going to be love regardless. That is my baby. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing on this world or in this world that a person can say towards towards an innocent child that will not reflect on them themselves
Hello.
as a person. So for me, Samik is nothing but a blessing. And I am honored to even see the joy that the parents have when it comes to raising a gift, because everybody don't know how to treat a gift. That's just like everybody don't know how to treat a blessing. Do you understand? Just because you
Absolutely.
can bear children don't mean that you can be a parent. So when you
Mm.
are able to be a parent to anything that is given to you as a gift, you are special from the beginning.
Yep.
God don't give
Absolutely.
anybody, or even if you don't believe in the Lord, let's say a rock can only be treated and cared for by a person that's going to be able to love that rock. That rock was meant for you. It wasn't meant for
Hmm.
nobody else. So they wouldn't understand what love that rock has or what love you have for that rock, because it's not meant for them to understand that. That's why I'm not able to be fed breadcrumbs, seeds, or anything within this situation. Because when you look at the people that the energy is coming from, a person don't even have the same amount of air in both legs to be able to speak on anyone. And when you understand that people are not comfortable within themselves, you are comfortable with being you, regardless to what part of life you in.
Hmm.
It
Man.
doesn't matter. Sometimes people
Whew.
hate you just for the fact is that they ain't you. It doesn't matter what you have or what you have not. You have something that they don't, and that's you. Period. I'm
You're
able to
right.
come up here and be who I am on a regular day basis. I don't care. I don't understand. If you say I'm ugly, okay, I'm ugly. That's my ugly. I've been that ugly for 46 years. Why is that your problem?
There you go.
Right. Exactly.
Do you
Let's
understand?
say,
If
right.
I was living in a closet with my kids, where do you have to come and place hangers? I'm confused.
Hmm.
Right. And let's say that's why I say until they actually sit down like adults and get on this camera and tell me what they actually mad about, they're mad because they're unfortunate. They don't have the money they need right now to survive. And it's like it's because of their own doing. Because when they come out and talk about me, they just repeat and Cali and talk about my kids. That's it. And they
Kevin,
can't be
but you know
mad at
what it
me for
is?
that. They can't be mad at me
It's
for that.
always gonna be a circle of events. Hurt people, and heal people, heal people.
Right.
Hurt people, and heal people, heal people. And sometimes the heal people can't heal the hurt people because they comfortable within the hurt. They feel that what they doing is getting them where it is that they going far as moving forward, not knowing that it's only holding them back. Meanwhile, the
Yes.
healed person is going to continue to move on. You all the way in Colombia. I'm trying to get my passport, my brother.
Heck yeah. Come on.
So when you taking steps other people might not have the courage to have to take, then you're going to get kickback. But give your supply to the people that's feeding off of your supply. Don't waste your supply on people that's not going to be in use of it. People are going to talk regardless.
You're right.
But if you're going to share your voice is your value, my brother. Don't give your value away to nobody.
Hmm.
You're right.
So blessed
You got
Sunday
a you
to
got a way about you
everybody.
got a way about saying it. Let's say that's why I love you. You're so
Man.
beautiful.
Blessed
You can't
Sunday
even you
to
can't even argue.
everybody.
You can't even
Tay
argue with
love
this
the
shit once you lay it
kids.
out.
Amen. Because what's understood should never have to be explained.
Right.
And that's on that. And Tay love everybody. And if nobody told y'all that they love y'all today, I definitely do. And I'm out of here.
Love you
Love
too.
you
Hey,
back.
thank
Love
you.
you. Woo. Who coming behind? Ebony, you up here? What's up?
Hey everybody.
Hey, Ebony.
Hey.
I don't know who all up here, but hey y'all. I just want to say Toya is mess. Can I say what I want to say, Cree?
You can say whatever you want to say, baby.
Okay. Toya is very messy. Okay? She came fucking with me yesterday when I was modded. She coming there with a grand entrance like that live was made for her and her husband when it wasn't. Then she lied and said that RH supporters was in Betty's red inbox threatening her about OB's GoFundMe. I know y'all heard her say that on her live. She's a liar. Ain't nobody went in Betty's Red threatening her about no fucking GoFundMe. And Toya is messy. She's a big ass liar. She's jealous of her siblings. And she needs to find her some motherfucking business. Her and that little ass elf that she call a husband.
All right. What a way to follow up.
And also she kept lying, saying Kevin said something about her child. Kevin did
Just
not
like she lying now,
say
saying I called her
anything.
slow.
Hmm?
Just like she's lying now, saying I called her slow. And even though
Uh,
she knows the truth, she won't go. You know what? My bad. That's on me. Let me apologize for me and Ob. Then forget what I said this morning. Go live your life. She still will not do that.
she make up lies and then she wants attention. Who is jealous of their siblings? She's jealous of Robert, she's jealous of Kevin, and she's jealous of Don. That's my take on it, and that's how I feel. And nothing is gonna change my mind.
You ain't wrong. You're not wrong at all. That's why she
All
was in
right.
TC's live that day talking about some. I know my values. You know she was throwing shots.
Right,
Hmm.
right. And Kevin, you know what? It was the time when you had your chat and you was like, you was telling people, like to refrain from talking about her, refrain from
Mm-hmm.
saying this. And some of us actually did that out of respect for you.
Y'all
Out of
really did, and
respect
I
for you, we
appreciate it.
did. But you gonna keep
Hmm.
on, then you gonna turn around and come back on here and start talking, girl. You better go
Right. And like I said, I can't ask y'all to sit on y'all hands while y'all being abused. So that's
on.
crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Because we
you heard
looking
Toya
for
today say I've never returned. I've never gave her that favor. Yeah, I have. I've sure enough said don't talk about her looks. Talk about her
you
actions
did.
if you
You
got to,
did.
but
And
don't
I
talk about
said,
her
out of
looks.
respect for you, I wouldn't. But the next
Hmm.
day, here she comes talking crazy as if she got the voice or value to talk about me in any capacity. You understand? She
I
just
Right.
said
respected
it.
that too. I
Yeah,
really
I
Yeah,
did.
have
a
respect.
lot of y'all did. A lot of y'all did.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna keep listening to her and that little 4 foot felon keep coming on this internet talking about somebody, talking about somebody's looks, talking about somebody jealous. I ain't never jealous of a begging bitch. You hear me? Never, baby. We are not the same. There's
They
no
so weird.
comparison.
Did you hear OB say I'm gonna go live and let them nigga go live?
Yeah,
When you get off, I hope you feel better, nigga, because you know nobody's gonna feel
exactly.
worse from it. Like you're not doing shit with your talking. And I can't.
Yeah,
I really do hate that I wish all bitch niggas would just drop dead. Because if be one of
yeah.
them, if I could feign no snap and get rid of all bitch niggas, I swear to God he wouldn't be here no more.
Man, you
Because
and
it's
me
only
both.
bitch niggas who think that talking is doing something. Ain't
Yeah.
no gangster think like that. Is he saying he a thug? I have never met a thug who said I'm gonna go live and talk about you. Nigga, you sound stupid.
Well, number one, real thugs, real niggas that's in the street don't even talk about kids.
I'm trying to tell you,
Right.
Clee.
They don't
They
even
got
touch kids.
listen at all or women. It's a code in the
What wasn't
streets,
that
baby.
again?
I'm from
I'm like,
Wasn't that
oh,
the
oh shit,
code?
he's gonna go live. Oh shit,
right.
guard your grill. What are we
What
talking
what
about?
wait a minute,
Exactly.
wasn't that the code?
That's the code that
Nigga.
I'm
And
saying.
Hmm.
then he want to claim
Yeah.
GD. I bet he can't spit. No, you know what you do? Since you want to be out here popping like you GD, spit some lick. We want to hear it.
He can't spit nothing. I bet he don't know 1 through 16. Tell him I said give me number 5 right
Spit,
now. Bet he
spit,
can't.
spit some lick and
Tell
don't
him
go
give it to me.
Google.
Tell him to give me the weed, the eye, the pleasure. Give
Hey
it to me.
y'all,
Yeah.
hey,
Y'all
it's your
don't you don't
girl
want that type of
Harmony.
smoke.
Hey
Get
y'all,
your ass out of here, boy. Y'all a child.
That's
Take his ass to a
hey.
lit
Emery.
class. He
He gonna
ain't
start. He
ready.
gonna
What's
start
up,
singing. He gonna
C?
start
What's
singing it.
up, Eb?
He gonna
What's
start singing
up,
that song that's
bro?
popular right now. See, he gonna start singing
Hey,
that song that's popular. I'm from the deuce, the five, they, six, the top. I'm from the deuce.
He ain't
Y'all
from
Praise the
know
shit.
dog.
what?
My
Y'all know
motherfucking
what I
people
just
is
thought
Larry Hoover
about?
right hand man. He just got out of jail doing 30 years. My uncle, they ass ain't on nothing. We'll put
No.
their ass in a circle. Sit down
My
somewhere, little
my
boy.
auntie will get on here right now and spit all the lick. That nigga don't know what
Oh
he's
Lord, oh
talking
Lord.
about.
Hey, Cree, tell her we can go word for word around this. They
Yeah.
ain't ready. Tell them to shut up.
No.
Oh, y'all know what I just thought about? How do we even know that people really called OB job in the first place?
What job
How
he
do
got?
we even know that?
Shit,
Tommy
boy,
ain't
fuck
got a
He
that.
said
job.
it.
That boy ain't got no
I think
job.
that nigga probably quit because he felt like it had softened
Yeah,
somebody's heart to give him something.
yeah. He
Because
depended on
she
that
said it.
GoFundMe.
And
Y'all
let's
acting
talk
up
about it.
today.
But I,
She wanna be up in arms about she claims somebody called OB job. But what about people calling Robert job? What about people calling the nurse job? What about people calling Section 8? This been going on since 2023. People calling people jobs, people stalking people, people
Ebony,
um
what
Yep.
about not getting on live with
Hmm.
your job information showing while smoking? What about that? Take the
Right.
accountability. What about that?
They can't take
exactly.
Right.
accountability.
That's right,
And
They
Chris.
then
cannot. They
look,
can't. They cannot
they
take
could have been a
accountability.
co-worker if it really happened. How does she know that it wasn't a co-worker that saw him doing that and went and told? Why automatically blame and Kevin supporters?
Girl, ain't nobody got time for OB and Toya. Like for real, girl, they not
Nah.
even worth the air, the time. Like Kevin said, when they be coming, they going live. Like that's some type of threat. Like you know when they be we
Yeah,
roasted, we gonna do some straightening out, and we got you, girl. You on
tell
live
me I
talking
can
crazy. You ain't
drink.
bothering me, goof.
Only
Told
I
me
keep
Right.
telling
yesterday I
them
can drink too.
only thing he need to straighten out is that money she tried to borrow from microphone Mike. Until you can tell us why you got your wife borrowing money from another man, you ain't got to clear nothing up for me.
And look, check this out, y'all. If I
And
was the
that
type
whole
of
mess,
twice
he
that I
better
send people to
leave
somebody's
his ass
job, right?
alone. Cause I don't
Hey, I'm
even
gonna show
play
y'all
about
something.
that bitch.
Toy said I went up to OB's job, right? Think about this. How many times have Callie, who works in the medical field, talked about my son, and I've never sent shit to his job, and I know exactly where he works. If I move
Well,
like that, wouldn't I
I
have done
wouldn't
that
be
to
mad
him?
at you for not doing that.
See, I don't move like that.
I know. I'm just talking smack, Kevin. I know. I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I was
Hey
gonna move like
y'all,
that, I would
what
have
to be
moved like
doing?
that with him.
Uh
Right.
oh.
Hey, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute some
Hey,
of us, y'all.
hey y'all.
Okay. I'm mute me.
Hey,
Go ahead. We can hear
I
you.
didn't know they did a live about that baby today, so I take all my opinions back. I didn't know that. I had
Ooh,
to, I heard that. I didn't know they did a live about the baby today, this morning.
Mr. Sound, I promise you I ain't hit this live button for no reason.
Oh, okay. You should have
Ma
told
said,
me that, cause
she said, I take everything back. I know that real.
Boss said, I got to run that. I take that back.
Mr. Sandra, who did a live about a baby?
they say that
Right. OB
somebody was
did
live.
today.
His little
About
short
Kevin's
selling
baby?
ass.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick somebody up. So why me pick your
Lord
name?
have
Yeah, Ebony, he did a live today. I mute you for a minute, Lasanda. I can hear your background. So yeah, he did a live this morning. Did I see what? You changed me. What happened? But yeah, he did a live this morning. I caught it like in the middle or whatever, and then I got out and I just came live because it was too much for me. Um, yeah, Lasanda say she retracted, baby. She she said bring that shit back.
The mere fact, though, Creed, that all these people is trying to justify it. It's the really sick part about it. You got all these grown people justifying him talking about a child with a disability. That's the most saddest SHI in the world. You know what I mean? You got all these grown folks okay with him doing it. That's crazy.
Mhm. You do, and that's what I was saying. I came on here and I meant that. I don't care who you follow, who you like, what side you on, what you stand. You know what I'm saying? Like who you
Yeah.
stand with. It's not right. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
It's
disgusting,
disgusting.
and ain't nobody
Yeah.
talking. And it's they always talking about what nobody talking about, but y'all won't even whisper a word on that shit.
Yeah. Because he totally wrong. It's wrong. I don't care how you spin. Like you said, no matter what side you on, it's wrong. I
But
would
see, the
say that
fact is
if you
this.
did
The
it, I
fact is
did it,
this.
or anybody else did it, I feel the same way.
But see, the thing is, they're all mutually invested in trying to hurt me and get up under my skin for some reason. So that's why you see break room and all them in there cheering OB on because they think that adds to it. When I was in school or anywhere dealing with a person, I never listened to instigators. Like I numbed them the fuck out. I put on
Right.
blinders. All I heard was OB, and nothing he said even got to me. So anybody in the comments that was trying to talk shit and fan the flames, they get ignored during that time. I don't focus on everybody. I focus on my opponent. That's it. And he ain't even worthy of doing that. But that's why they won't say he's wrong. And I test them too. Like notice how many times I went live and said, why does Callie keep talking about my dick? Why? And calling it a strap
Yes.
on. And nobody says nothing. But when I tell him that when I tell OB the truth that Tory said he had a little dick, now all of a sudden everybody hears it. Why is another man talking about another man's dick? Oh, When I say it is gay, oh, okay, I got it. I see how y'all move.
I was there in that
Me. I
moment. I
just want
seen
to know
that.
who said now. Who said they was GD?
Me.
No,
Oh, I thought you said that
me.
little. I thought you
No,
said
he
that little nigga
did.
over
He
there.
did say he did.
He
He
ain't
did.
never
Upper.
said.
He
He ain't never
said
said he was. He ain't never said he was GD.
yes. He did.
I know
Yes,
you
he
lying.
did. I ain't
I
told
know
not
that little
one.
nigga ain't over there false flagging. The GD's founded in Chicago, Illinois. They don't know nothing about that where he at. I
I'm
know he
trying to
ain't
I
tell
over
didn't
there
know
you.
lying
they
talking about he GD. If he GD, we want to hear the 16 principles.
I
I
We
didn't know
don't
they
want
told
to
you.
talk
I,
about
hey,
GD.
You
I
better.
didn't
You
Hold on,
better
hold
I
on.
say it.
just told his ass I need
know
one
They
through
they had
the
16.
the gangster disciples got a code of conduct. A real member
Exactly.
would never be on here talking about a baby.
I
At
know you
all.
better speak it. Hold
Or
on.
kids and
I
women.
didn't know. I didn't know they had GDs in Gaffney, South Carolina. They barely got a Walmart in Gaffney, South Carolina. And how I know is because my family is from Gaffney and Union.
I'm
I
gonna
So
have
know
to
he
reach
ain't
out.
over
I'm
there.
gonna
I
reach
know
out
he
to the
ain't over there
GD.
stacking. Oh, somebody need to let me call my people.
look at him.
Oh, let me
Don't
make
y'all
a
Oh, he
gotta be
sound.
a
rapping.
certain height to be a genie?
Let me make a
Don't you gotta be a certain height?
girl. We'll run circles around here, girl. We'll put
I
his ass
know
gonna
this
be
nigga not over there throwing
But
them
look,
reports.
he doing that in front of his son though. And he said I'm setting a bad example to my kids by being polygamous, which is an actual family dynamic. But he's sitting here throwing gang signs in front of his son. Come on, my
I'm
nigga.
finna get me a poly relationship. I told my man last this morning. I said we finna get us somebody like Kevin. He talking about okay. He talking about nah. He said you crazy. I told we finna get one too, Kevin. I'm finna get me a wife.
All right, that's what's up. There you go. There you go. And listen, as long as everybody focuses on the same mission, you won't have problems. I promise you.
Exactly. Half of
Who is
these women in
this?
the relationships already don't even know it. They know it. They
And
already in them.
Mhm.
well, hold on. Some of them know it. They
Some
don't
of them know
care.
it.
Yeah, they just be like, don't bring that shit around me. I don't want to see it. They
Yeah.
do whatever they can to
Yep.
turn a blind eye
Yep.
to it or whatever.
Yep. But want to talk about your relationship. Get out of here. They
One
talk
that's
about your
honest.
wives. They worry about I ain't never
You
seen no
know what?
women
I
who got
just
a
can't
man.
get over the fact that this nigga said I can't get over the fact that he was GD. I'm too
Girl, I
done.
I
thought you.
didn't know he
I'm
said
too
he
Also,
was
I had to
GD.
I
show.
talked about this before
First of
because
all,
he
we
was
already know
saying,
that you're not GD. We already know he's not
I,
GD because
wait a minute, y'all. I just came up here to say something
hold
right
on,
quick.
Amber, hold on, Amber. One of the 16 principles is you must not use drugs. You ain't even
It
supposed to be
sure
using
is.
drugs. You whole
It
line
sure
smoking
is.
weed.
Hey, upper. Not only that, personal hygiene, because they don't get it with all them roaches, all that dirt. None of that. Personal hygiene, baby,
Wait a
number
minute, hold
9.
on. See, you
Come on
forgot
now.
he got gold teeth and ain't really got gold teeth now.
Come
You
on
know that
now.
hygiene ain't right.
Exactly. That's number 9. Tell them I said look it up.
Let me say something right quick and then I'm gonna jump down. No, there Creature is my jump down. Creature is my yesterday we was talking about relationships and I was like, I
"Yep,
don't see nothing wrong with it. And you breaking up.
You break it up, MM.
Y'all can't hear me now? Can y'all
yeah,
hear me
yeah,
now?
we can."
I said me and Creature was talking about poly relationships yesterday and I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And I don't either.
I know
I
I don't
I
see nothing
don't.
wrong with it because shit, we most of us been in a poly relationship and didn't even fucking know it.
But see,
Aiden
Yeah.
told me, I
we
told
grew up, and
Aiden I
all we
might
knew
go
about was.
poly. I told Aiden I might go poly. He was like, no, mom, no, no. I can't have my mama out here like that. Shit, we
But
all
see,
finna
we
be
grew up
fathers
around
anyway.
only monogamy. We grew up around only monogamy, so it's natural that you would feel some type of discomfort with
Right, right,
polygamy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But
yeah.
yeah, I believe we should challenge ourselves and grow out of that and look at the real reason for shit. The colonizers who brought that monogamy.
Hmm.
When they came and conquered us, there was no such word as monogamy or polygamy. The way of life
Right.
was you find a good man who you want his seed and he has a territory and multiple women would bear his seeds because you're gonna
Yep.
need those children to help till all that damn land. And weak ass niggas didn't get wives. It's just a fact. They didn't get them. So OB
Yep.
wouldn't get no girl. I swear to fucking God, because any woman would choose a man who got something and who can actually take care of them. They would never choose
Absolutely.
OB out of a lineup. It's just a fact, and that's why you'll see many women be with a wealthy man before one of them will be with a broke man.
I
Yep.
mean, he ain't nobody to pick out the litter box neither, though. I'm just saying, though. At the end of the day, baby, you can pass that up.
Yeah,
And
Right?
I
for real.
and
Exactly.
I
That's
already
what
know they finna
he can't provide nothing. He can't do shit for you.
Yeah. Cause ain't nowhere in the world I got a husband sitting on the side of me and I'm out here begging for school clothes, crying, snotting,
Mm,
all
mm.
that for drugs and weed, but you on here smoking dope and everything, but you begging for to feed your kids, you begging to clothe your children, but you got a blunt in your mouth or a drink in your hand. Girl, y'all don't go sit down somewhere. Sit down. However
All
they say,
right.
sit down
Look,
somewhere.
the first thing I did for Jamie and Lacey when we started this relationship was I took them out of work. Lacey worked at the bank, and Jamie worked in at Chili. She was a waitress. And I told them both, the moment we start this relationship, y'all do not have to work again. And I showed them exactly how to make money and help
There
them
you
do it
go.
too.
And that's what we
Kevin
There
was
said
you
he
talking
finna
go.
make
about.
a boss
And
move.
see that those are the things that I look at. It's the perks that you
Exactly,
have
Amber.
with it.
Yep.
Because my cousin is in, like I told you, I showed y'all a clip of my cousin in it. And
Hmm.
she was saying, because they were saying like when COVID had came, it worked out well with them having kids and stuff. One of them could stay at home while the other ones,
Yep.
work or do whatever the case may be. It was like she was like, it was the perks with it.
Right. And see that way we could homeschool our children. They both got their actual diplomas. What Janae actually graduated high school. My sons got homeschooled and got their diploma. So OB knows nothing about homeschool by saying they can't even get a GED. Nigga, what? You do know there's a whole criteria for homeschooling. The government sends you the textbooks and everything. Like you do know
Yep.
that, right?
Yep,
Like
it
this
is.
They
nigga's
sure
he's an
do.
idiot, yo.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Yep.
because
because
of that, we can live
my niece
anywhere in the
and my
world.
nephew did it. My niece and my nephew did. They went all the way to 10th grade. Then they said, they did homeschooling, which is something here in the state of Alabama where, it's SACS accredited, all that stuff. And they did that and they
Hmm.
graduated. They had a real graduation
Yep.
and everything. Like they could go to the proms.
Yes.
If they wanted to go to prom, they could go to one of the proms that the high school have or
Yep.
whatever. But it's like real deal.
Yep.
Right. And
True.
if you listen to Obi talk, all he can do is talk shit about my dynamic, me having two wives. He calls them stupid. Me homeschooling my
He'll
kids. Are
have
they'll
one
never
if
have
he
a
can find
GED.
Miss
Nigga, what are you really mad about? Because what
Kevin.
you can't be mad because I homeschool my kids because my son got a condition. You can't be actually mad about those things. So nigga, get my dick out of your mouth and just tell me what you're mad about.
And you know
Right.
what, Kevin? If he find Miss Netta, if she asks Miss Netta if he want to be the second wife, Miss Netta say, yeah, OB would love that.
Girl, he know Miss Netta gonna beat the girl up. He know not to try that.
That's funny.
Let me tell y'all something. They are just unhappy together.
They
Okay.
are.
If you pay attention to, like, they had a live yesterday and he was talking about Kevin, that's what tripped me out because I said this earlier, she was ready to go wherever they was going and he couldn't move yet because he was too busy talking about Kevin. So she's like, I'm ready to go, but he want to finish this live, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he would
Not the
not
voice.
he would not really put that camera on her. She had to sit on his lap or get in
Ooh,
the
Right.
camera, but he will
ooh,
not
Jesus.
put that camera on her. Y- Go
hmm
see it for yourself if it's still
I
there.
saw it. I definitely saw it. Then when she said, why how come I can't see the screen? It didn't go black till you sit here.
Yep, it's your you not lying. Yes, and I'm not trying to be funny, but he don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like your family. Who knows? He probably just like his child. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like the type
He,
of person that you're dealing with, I can't see him actually loving you for real with the things that he says about your people.
yep. He loved the fact he could live that for free, girl, and eat the snacks. He loved that. Hit that part of it. He loved that he could live for free. They ain't got to work. They could live off the government
And
and
that's
all
why he
that.
mad right now because Toya is not up under our financing anymore. So now he's
Yeah,
mad. Like, damn, why y'all stop giving to her? That made my life easier. Nigga, no,
yeah.
you help her.
Cause
You
yeah,
said you was protecting her, right? Take your ass to work and protect her then.
there you
Since he
go.
think he only thinks going to work and working with your hands make you a man. No, nigga, making money make you a man, nigga. That's it. No, nobody has to do it how you say do it, nigga. You don't get to control the narrative. I don't have to go to work to feed my family. I found other ways to feed my family. So I don't got to go
Absolutely.
to work to do that. So
He need to find
what
a
I
way
do
to
to feed
feed
my
his
family,
family.
I call that work.
Shoot. Feed your family. He need to feed his family and get him off the internet begging. To then shut up.
Exactly. He want me to
Yes.
go to work. He want me to go to work
He
and get a
should go to
job.
work.
No, no, nigga,
Now,
no.
what it is, now what it is, Kevin.
He said, what if the internet shut down? Then them companies that you go to work for gonna have to figure it out too, stupid. Everybody use the internet.
Yep.
What it is that he mad about, he really mad that Kevin don't gotta go to work and use his hands to make money, and he does. He mad
That's what
because
it is.
he upset because he he don't have the intellectual capacity. He don't have the
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary to get online and teach the way that Kevin do. So he's
Yep.
jealous that he got to go to work and use his hands. That's really what he mad about. He mad
Mhm.
about the fact that his career haven't taken off the way that he wanted. Not career, but his music ain't took off the way that he wanted it to take off. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't like that little nigga, but I'm gonna be honest. He can rap, but
He
Yeah,
can
he
rap
can.
his ass off, yo. He can
yeah,
rap his ass off.
He
So why
can.
don't he focus on that and get off of your nuts then?
but,
How
but
about
listen,
that?
Hmm.
listen, but hold on. But like Kevin said, I was listening to Kevin the other day when he was like his cadence is out of this world. It
It
is.
is.
Like
It is.
he damn near. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like him, but I got to give credit where credit due. He damn near like as far as cadence and his rap style on the level like with Young Ti type shit. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
what I'm gonna have to say,
he don't even need a beat. He don't even need a beat.
no, he don't. He don't. The dude can rap, but he done already fucked that up. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if he ever was to make it somewhere, somebody gonna pull up that video of him calling that
Yes.
child a fag, or
Yep.
pull up that video of him making fun of Down syndrome kids, and they gonna say, "Oh shit, he blacklisted already. He'll never
Yep.
make it at this
Right.
point. He'll never make it."
But see,
Yep.
upper, this how you know I'm not a hater. I give credit where it's due, and that's why the universe or God blesses me because I don't take nothing from a nigga. If you talented, I'm gonna give you
Right.
that. My problem with OB is that he has a problem with me and won't say what it is. I don't know if you noticed this. Weeks ago he was talking tough, and I said, "Why are you talking tough? I ain't did shit to you." And instead of explaining what it was, he goes online and acts even more tough. And at the time, I thought that I was gonna have to go to Far City and rent a small place until I left. But my landlord ended up saying that I could keep the place a little longer. So I didn't end up needing to do that. That's why I told him I'm gonna be in Forest City for a couple of weeks. That's why I told him that. Because I want to see what you're talking about. Because some people you can't talk to because they don't know how to they so afraid of you or feel like they pale in comparison to you so much that if you even mention them or if they have to deal with you directly, they'll start kicking and screaming. Kind of like a cat. When a cat don't want to fight, it makes its back go up and makes a lot of noise and shit. That's because it don't want to fight. That's how OB and Callie act. If I ever get on the camera with them, they start flailing out and wilding out. And that's why I be like, people like that, you just got to be in front of them. Because when I confronted OB to his face, he was calm. But if I ask him what your problem is online, he acts like a little bitch about it. So that's why I said, nigga, I'll be in Forest City. I want to see you. And then he said, I'm going to turn the camera on and beat you up. And I said, that's exactly what I want you to do. Because then I won't have to go to jail because I can plead self defense when I knock this nigga into the next life.
I just
Because
want
I
him
know
to
good
stop.
and I know he know he can't beat me up. I know good and damn well he know he can't beat me in no hand with no hand shit. He will. I
OB
promise you, he'll shoot me down. I swear to fucking God, he'll shoot me.
he gonna have to because OB can't do shit. I want him to do me a favor though. He needs to stop getting on this motherfucker false flagging like that. Because if he came to Chicago talking about if he tell him to come to Chicago, meet me on 65th and King Drive. He come over here talking
Yep.
that shit. They chew his ass up and spit his ass out. He's so
I,
He won't
damn
I'm
leave.
trying to
tough.
tell you.
He won't leave
I
the
said
building,
this.
y'all.
I said this early on. That
Yep.
when his first video with the kid talking about me, baby. Let me tell you something. Your tongue, you would have been swallowing that motherfucker.
Yes.
Now
You
let
better
me
say
tell
it.
you, that's why I say the internet is an interesting place because the things that he's saying about that little boy, I'm telling you, he would not eat. They would have been making T-shirts and arrangements for him at this
I'm
point.
talking about
You better
selling
say it.
plates,
You
selling
better
fish
say it.
plates.
Y'all better say it.
They've been
And they
selling
think it's a
plays.
game. They think it's a game
Right.
because the internet give these people some sense of courage behind that keyboard. They really think they tough until you run into them in real life and it's real business. Because in the real world, he'd have been gone. Simple.
That's a fact. That's a whole
He's
fact.
still not he's still not safe because really, to be honest, yeah, Kevin keeping his composure, but that's because Kevin is intelligent and he understands there's no point in wasting his energy when he all the way out of the country and we
That's
online.
a
Right.
fact.
Right.
If he ever ran into Kevin, ain't no telling what Kevin would do.
Oh,
Exactly.
I already know it. I already know what I would do. It ain't nothing I can say online.
Don't say it online.
Don't say it
But
online.
I feel the same way. I feel like I already
Yeah.
know what you would do because
Yeah.
mm.
Just like
Yeah,
certain people,
I
if I
actually
saw
have
them,
self composure, which is something that nigga lack.
it's certain shit that if I saw people in real life, I know what time it is. Because I know you ain't
Yep.
going to say that to me. I know for a fact you're not. You ain't gonna have that same
Hey,
internet energy.
that little nigga a joke to me. I ain't never in my life heard no real man sit up and talk about no kids like that. My brothers and my cousins to them had that nigga on his knees. You understand what I'm saying? You come out here, my brothers will fuck you up. I promise you.
But you
The
know,
shit
notice
you
this though, upper. Notice this though, upper. I told him fly. I told him fly out here. That means he can't bring a gun through the what's the name? Through, you know what I'm saying? Through the what's the name on the plane. And so I said, we'll go to a boxing ring, and that means nobody has to go to jail. He
Right.
said no. He don't. Just like I offered Cali the same thing. They never want to do that, but they want to talk.
Yep.
No gangster does that.
Yep.
and I'd be ashamed. I'd be so damn embarrassed if I had a damn husband or a partner on here talking about a baby like that. I would be humiliated. Toya, you
Yes.
should be ashamed that your husband is on here dragging a baby like that. That's a punk ass nigga.
And
Who
to
go
talk
after
about her
a
Sad.
mother
baby?
like that. To talk about their mom up in the way that they lost their mother at
I
such
mean,
an early
address
age.
my thing. You a grown man. Address the grown man. Why you going
That's what
after
I
a baby?
said. I the first thing I came on here and said, I don't care about Kevin. Kevin can handle himself. He's a grown man. So address
Right.
him. Why are you talking about this baby?
Right. And where I'm from, your ability to squab is what show you a man. So I want to see how good you can squab. Show me what you're capable of. You're doing a lot of talking. Show me how good you can fight. Because where I'm from, that speaks to your man because how good you can fight. Let me see the warrior in you. Let me see what you got.
Right. Without pulling a
Right.
gun. That's right, Kevin.
I
Without
just
pulling a
Right.
gun.
Put that shit down. I don't want to see no gun. Nah,
Put
fight
the
me,
gun
bro.
down. Yep.
what I heard this morning, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just so totally disgusted by, all of this. And him, talking about that child and he calling people gay and all that. I just want to know who legs was he sitting in between to braid his hair when he was in jail for all of them damn years.
That's funny.
That's what
That's right. So come tell us. Come tell us,
that's what I
OB.
want. That's what I want to know.
We
I
got
want to
some
know
questions for you, sir.
who legs was you sitting in between to grease your scalp while you was locked up for 10 years, while you worried about who gay and who not gay. You way too
And
Yes.
concerned about a little
my thing is you ain't hurt me with that. You hurting whoever is gay. So if you think gay is an insult to me, no, a gay is an insult to gay people. You're calling me gay to insult me, but that must mean you got a problem with gays. And what's crazy is I think he had a gay guy on there helping him talk shit while he calls me gay as an insult. Nigga, what does
well,
he think of you?
well,
You're actually fucking gay. Like, come on now, what are we talking about?
well, Kevin, you've been a free man. He was locked up for almost a damn decade, and he can say whatever he want to say. But any man got an animalistic instinct to want to juice on something. So I know he was looking at some booties up in there when he was in jail. You can't convince me otherwise that you was up in there for 10 years and didn't get no damn action. So while you sitting around worried about who and Toya, you need to worry about who he was doing while he was locked up. While you over there laughing at somebody calling your brother a faggot, who
And
was
see,
he
Hmm.
fucking on
my thing is
while
I'm gonna stop going. My thing is I'm gonna stop going down the gay road with him because it comes off like I think less of gay people, and I
Right.
don't like that because I don't got no problem with gay people. They did shit to me, and so I ain't going down that road with them. I let them do the gay slurs. I ain't doing that shit with them.
Yeah, for
that's another
real.
reason why he ain't gonna never make it in the music industry because the music industry is filled with the LGBTQ.
I swear to
So
God, and they gonna
Absolutely.
get you, baby. They will come
he can
for
do
you,
as
baby.
many he can do as many of them weak ass shows and them hole in the walls as he wants to. Post as many freestyles as he wants to. That nigga ain't going nowhere with his music. He done sat on here and talked about a child with disabilities, talked about the LGBTQ community. He ain't going nowhere. The furthest he gonna go is the damn temp agency. He can't even keep that damn house.
Right.
So that's what he needs to be worried about. But let me get. I keep saying I'm gonna get off, but I'm gonna get
Child,
off and keep listening to y'all.
y'all is a
That's funny.
mess. I swear. Oh man, y'all. This right here. This has been good. Some good points.
It has. It has been a really good laugh. Oh, but another thing though, since we are all here, Kevin, because I asked you this before, because I noticed that this man, 7 years now, is going on 7 years, that's harassing you.
Mm.
Been harassing you for all this time. So I'm just really want to know, what did you do exactly to him?
Exists is all I can think of because he ain't told me yet.
Now
I pay, okay.
since
Here's what I did to him. Here's what I did to him. I had Samik. I had Samik. Samik has a condition. I did that to him. I have two wives. Apparently, that's doing something to him. I homeschool my children. Apparently, that's doing something to him. Because that's and Callie, whatever Callie has to say is me doing something to him. So 'cause
Yeah.
that's all he's talking about, and he's on repeat. That lets me know I ain't did shit to him.
And what is the what's Callie? Do Callie? I mean, like, did he ever give you the sense that he wanted you in any type of form, fashion, capacity? Like, because he has a heart on for you out of this world. So I just want to
Yeah,
know.
well, he definitely used to compliment my looks all the time and shit. In his own weird way and shit. Like, nigga, you be putting that shit on, nigga. Like, nigga, dang, nigga, like, stupid shit like that. But um, nah, he ain't. Because if he would have gave me the sense that he wanted me, I wouldn't be around him. Ain't no nigga gave me the sense that they wanted me. And they say that about Dwight, but Dwight has been the coolest nigga, one of the coolest niggas I ever met. If he's gay, he's never shown up to me, and that's why we're cool. I ain't got no problem with gay people, but if a gay guy come on to me, I can't fuck with him. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because I don't. That, to me, that's disrespectful. If you know I'm not like that, so you know.
Yeah. Because I
Okay,
just be trying to put it together, like, Chris, I'm sorry. I was just trying to put it together, though, because I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life on the internet about no one man for all these years. I just ain't never seen it.
so I seen the other day, and I said this is his problem.
Okay.
I don't know how to find. Let me see if I could find it. It looked like it's gone now. Let me see. Was it a short? Okay, so I don't know how many of y'all caught it, but he did this post and he thought the picture was so cute. Um, and he was like, H&M gonna be calling him next.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I
he
saw that shit.
and he tried to post what he thought was his freshest picture. And I said, this is the problem right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is just mad. You know what I'm saying? They mad that they ugly. They, you know what
They
I'm
all
saying?
mad. They
Like,
ugly though.
yeah, I'm telling you, like, and if anything, gay, it's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because
Because
you
it has
know,
all the tendencies, baby.
yeah, that H&M deal hurt him, but at the same time, now he on here trying to post his best flick, like they calling him next. So that just shows you what's wrong with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. He took it down. He took it
They
down.
do.
Somebody must have told him, but it's gone. But yeah, he put his best picture up there talking about hell, H&M gonna be signing me next or something. And said, I said, look at this fool. So that just
Nigga,
shows you.
that nigga's beer belly gonna be showing through his motherfucking shirt that they send him. They don't want that shit.
And all it screamed was jealousy. It screamed was
Yes.
jealousy. That's it. That's all.
Yes.
You
He
mad that
really,
he mad.
yeah, he really is, Chris. He got a hard on for Kevin out this world. And that's scary. You know what I mean? That's really, really scary for a man to be this obsessed with another man. Ain't no way.
Makes
Ain't no
no
way.
damn sense either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I seen that, I said this, thank you so much, the realistic. I said this explains it all because I don't know no man nor woman who
Hmm.
gets on there and be like, "Oh, H&M gonna be calling me next with their best picture." That just screams jealousy. You want to be him, you want to be like him, you upset that you're not him, and
Yeah.
you're gonna find any kind of way to destroy him in his name. That's just
And
it.
Nate the same way with you.
Yeah. Nate is retarded. Nate thinks
She
somebody
can't,
give
she
a damn
can't, she
about
can't
her.
stand. She mad at you because your figure and your looks. I swear to God, she is. You've done nothing
Yeah.
to her.
And she made up all them lies about when I was at her house. She was all up all over me, right? But then as soon as we found out, oh, I'm this, my body this, I'm that. Girl, you's a lie. You a lie, and the devil ain't in you, baby.
You can tell it's
I
jealousy.
know he mad. He big mad.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And he gonna stay that way with his little crusty self, little infected self. He better go and get his medicine. It's about time for a new order of antibiotics. He ought to be worried about that. See, that's
And
the
the thing
kid.
about it is, Obi want Obi is like, when would Toya say my thing was small? Why would she say that, nigga? Toya say a lot of shit, especially when she's mad. You don't think she told me
Hmm.
that when she called you mad with his little dick ass? She said, I would say, Toya, I don't want to hear that. If you
He
with the
looked
nigga,
like he
so
got a little one too. His whole everything about him say small.
he definitely talk. He talked like he liked ass. That's no joke. He talked like he liked ass. He do.
Everything about him says extra small around here. And ain't nothing about him got substance or class or upgrade. None of that. He is pure D trash.
Hmm.
Straight up
Hmm.
trash.
So I heard something earlier this morning, and it stuck out to me, and it said, people are mad because they didn't sign the permission slip for you to change, for things to change. If you pay attention to all of these people that speaks on Kevin, right? Oh, he don't take pictures with them like he used to. He don't do this. He used to do that. He used to do this. But who gave you who made you in charge of when he stopped doing whatever it is that he used to do?
Right.
But why is you watching him that much and his wives and their business? Why does it concern you? If like they try to do the division with the wives and oh he ain't doing this one for that one. I feel sorry for this one. For what? Why do you need to feel sorry for anybody? They ain't feeling sorry. They look happy to me. They look happy
Yeah,
and they
that's
look
a
blessed.
fact. That's like Neo said, when did you fall in love with Jamie? I said the day. She said, what day was it that you fell in love with Jamie? I said to myself, the day that you shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Why the fuck do you care about anything with me? What are you talking about? You on
Yes.
your, that's what you on your platform talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, they was on there talking about baby Kevin. When I saw that lady breathing in that night about your between your legs, I
Growling.
said, growling, baby. She was like, I need it. Send it to me. Quick, send it to me. I need that one. The way she worried about, I was talking about, but you got a whole husband supposedly in the next room. Why are you
Right.
concerned about what this man? Oh, y'all see on this day it was out, and on that day it wasn't. Why do you care?
It's not their business.
Meanwhile, her hand is underneath the table, strumming like a fucking
You hear
guitar.
me? Oh my God, Kevin, I swear all them over there be getting wet off you, baby. I'm
Mm.
telling you, you did that on my Rion video, I cut it off. No,
That's
oh
funny.
God, I'm not playing with y'all.
Godly.
That's why I'm not watching Terry on no damn OnlyFans. I'm not doing none of that with y'all.
That's funny, yo.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. But yeah, no, it's crazy though. But I'm glad you can laugh about it, Kevin, because it did, upset a lot of people about what's going on, especially when it comes to your baby Meek Meek. I'm just glad you
Yeah,
endured
I wish it didn't hurt y'all because him and Toya, they use the internet as a weapon and their words as a weapon, and so you just gotta
Yeah,
kind of guard your heart with them because they're
yeah,
gonna try to say whatever they can to hurt you. And when you know somebody's doing that, lock your shit the fuck down and let them destroy their
that's
life
it.
with them very same words, yo.
Yep,
Because that's what they're doing.
yep,
They're just
Hmm.
they're actually destroying everything what they do have.
yep. The little
Right,
bit
and
that they
and
got
you gotta
left.
let them. You gotta let them. You gotta let them, yo.
Yeah.
They'll see
When
in the
I
end,
when I saw Nate get a casket and put bones in it and say there go Felicia mama, I knew right there I was dealing with demons. And the
and
people
that's
that
why I
laughed
didn't
and
even know that
agreed
one.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Like as if I want when I see you, you know what I mean? Like people stuff like that. You'll run into a person like that and they don't know how you coming. Because I'ma
Right.
always remember what you said. I'ma remember what you
Hmm.
did. That's all I'ma see when I see you.
And that
I ain't gonna
Felicia,
see nothing else.
Felicia, that's just somebody else gonna get to him first. That's the thing
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Cause
Yeah,
I ain't
we're
got to
gonna
run.
wrap it up. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. OB biggest problem is he didn't do his job. He can't do his job. That's it.
Yeah.
In his household, he's mad that he can't do his job and everybody else got to do it for him. That's it.
Hmm.
But thank you for
Yeah.
having me, Free. It was
Of
nice. Thanks,
course.
Kevin. Yeah, yeah, it
Of
was good.
course,
Thank you.
of
Thank
course,
you.
of
Same with
course.
you.
And I hope everybody continue. Don't let this, because it almost got me, but don't let this, girl, make your day. Um, don't let this make your day go in a negative direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
Yeah.
keep it moving. Go cook them dinners. It's Sunday. Clean up
Mm-hmm.
that house. Turn that music on, and
Baby, yeah.
enjoy the rest of it.
All right, baby. I'll talk
Hmm.
with y'all later.
All
I'm
right,
out.
love you.
Love you too, mama.
All right, Kevin, you want to say anything before we get out of here?
No, I'm good, love, and you did your thing. You always see straight through the shit, and I can appreciate that.
Absolutely. And no, Kevin did not have me do this live. I was actually laying in my bed after brushing my teeth and thanking the Lord for waking me up, and I was like, Lord have mercy. What are we doing here? But anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all know I'm gonna take y'all out with some music. It's gonna be religious music if you want.
I love listening. It's my favorite type of music, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna drop down to it. I'll be listening.
All right, have a good rest of the day.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so y'all can say y'all last comments and stuff. You want me to drop you? You know how to get
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. It don't show me how on here.
Okay. Okay, there we go, y'all. I think he down. All right, so y'all could type y'all last comments. Y'all know I'm gonna go out with some music. Um, this is my song, so we gonna do this one. Just finish it up. Thank y'all for joining us, me today. I appreciate it.
I want you to know you always be known. Even though you're
Didn't stop flashing.